All right, that's a good one.
For that
Oh,
resistance.
GM
He
has
has increased
voted.
he has increased death chance as well as many other characters that are in a similar vein.
The old man's the goat.
The goat.
The goat.
Yeah, the old man in the
Oh,
mountain.
there's the button.
Bone daddy.
There's the transition button. Bone Daddy. Daddy of the Bone.
Yeah.
I have no name. You may
Bad to
call
the
me
bone.
whatever you wish. Bone Daddy. No,
Yeah,
not
here
that.
he is, Bone Daddy.
I gotta restart my stream label.
I need to find the avatar and VR chat for Hassan with the really good effects. None of the publics have it. I'm sad.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
So we're back. I'm gonna tactically ignore whatever the fuck Shin just said.
Can you explain this? Maybe not now, but
Maybe not ever.
like what?
Masashi explain.
What? Huh? What? Hang on, wait.
Masashi explain.
What? What?
Huh?
He just
What?
started on with Amphorius?
Amphorex.
Yeah, that's the new planet.
Breast milk
It's like-
calculation.
What the fuck?
How much milk could be
I've not heard of
extracted
this
from Jane Doe? What's the average rate of breast milk production for a rat?
About rat milk.
Masashi out here right now, like, I don't know when this happened, but why wasn't I invited?
The hell, bro? Y'all are calculating titty milk without me? What is happening right now, dude? We're live. I'm deafened, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Are you?
Did
Yeah.
someone say rat milk?
it reminds me of that fucking commercial that was what the fuck?
They milked 22 rats to fill that container.
Ew. It reminds me of that one fucking commercial. I think it was for like fucking Geico or something, where they're like, do hamsters produce milk? It's like, hamsters are a mammal. And then they fucking like pull out a hamster and like these like two like fucking little probe things start inching towards it with like a suction sound effect. And then the guy that asked the question like is like handed a glass with like a little bit of milk, and then he takes a sip and he's like, "Is this soy?" The waiter's just like, "I don't know," and just walked away. It's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't know. It was definitely like Geico or something, some like insurance or like something completely unrelated. It was fucking weird. It was like Japanese tier of weird commercial. Anyways.
Yeah, but as with everything, The Simpsons did it first.
Shut up. No. We're not. No. I'm pausing the fucking game. Alright, we're playing Pathfinder. Strength of Thousands. Yeah, wow, look at that. Yippee. Fucking, party is still on their, narrative detour down personal lane. So last time, on the strength of 6 idiots, one of those idiots got enough strength in their legs to walk again.
Yes.
Yes. However, it was really weird because his little device to try and make his little artifact kind of crumpled in on itself and like grew flesh. And then Malimbi's legs look kind of fucked up. They look like they're bruised or frostbitten or something. But it's okay. He feels strong. He can walk.
Alright, I need to fucking call you out. The music you used, you motherfucker.
you figured it out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Peter hasn't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You picked the one guy here who hasn't seen it.
Yep.
3 days ago.
What?
Okay.
Your answer.
Oh no. It's awful. Where? Anyway, Peter, do the thing. Coward.
Coward. What?
Alright. Well, let's when it comes to this thing, um, I think I'll just keep it somewhere safe for now. I Yeah, I admit I'm curious. I need to look into what it is more. It's kind of not exactly what I expected, but then again, I'm not really sure what I expected. But we'll save that for another time. For now, I really should. I don't know. I'm gonna do something you might find a little rude, but just I feel like it's appropriate in this case. And he's gonna pick her up and hug her. I I don't know. I want to start with you. Like I honestly, you've been a massive help. I don't think I could have done this without you. Thank you so much for this. This means more to me than I could possibly ever repay you. Um, so thank you for that. As he puts her down gently again. Uh, Honestly,
No
um,
fair. I wanna.
then, um, I mean, I mean, I have feelings in my legs. So if you need to kick my shins for that, then now's the time to do it. Um,
As if I would.
I know you're not mean. You're a kind soul. I know that. But honestly, you couldn't have done it without you. And I couldn't have done it without any one of you, to be honest. Um, because every one of you contributed in their own little ways, and I honestly, this is big. I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I just don't know what to do with it. But oh man, I need to not forget to do that. I have so much on my mind. I was gonna go somewhere with this, and I don't remember now. um, what do y'all think I should keep this thing? Let's just start with that. You reckon it's safe?
Um,
You reckon it's safe to keep like just at home or something, or do I keep it like?
I mean,
Do we have to keep it
I would
secret?
suggest maybe keep it here. If anywhere, it being at the Marambia is fairly safe, and
Yeah,
here
I
it
mean,
can be
considering
studied.
what we've been through, I don't know. But you're probably maybe the high sun mage will know something that might also be a good point. Like might ask him.
It
I mean, he
can't
didn't.
hurt.
I mean, he didn't seem to really know when we asked him previously. But
Well,
now that the
even
device is actually created, or the creature at this point, like it's kind of alive, isn't it? Oh,
it is alive in the metaphysical sense of that life needs a soul, and this is a soul that is present.
hmm.
I I mean, even if the high sun mage doesn't know what it is now, I would figure that here it at least can be studied.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh my god. Zinzin, you look like you have something on your mind.
No.
If you do
No?
it, I will.
I think we can all tell Zinzin has something on her mind, but if she doesn't want to tell, then that's fine too.
When
Or just
doesn't
looks
Zen
at
Zen?
Zen Zen.
I was about to say, when does Zen Zen not have that on her mind?
When she has other things on her mind. So about half
What's
the
that
time.
mean? You know, bold of you to think I have anything on my mind.
No, it's your words, not mine.
I
The
know
joke
what
I
I
was
am.
about to the joke I was about to make probably would have made Zinzet angry at me.
Do it anyway. What's
You
the
know what?
worst that
Do
can
it.
happen? What's the worst that can happen? She'll grapple you.
Nitty's
Oh
completely
no, it's just
obscured by statuses.
oh no, it's just squeeze me to death.
Well, you
Anyway,
still have Sea Guardians active.
Yup.
anyway, yeah, I'm gonna actually just shut up because
Now say it.
it was a really bad joke. No, it
Say it.
was it
What?
was a hurtful one.
Why don't you and your fiancée go enjoy the fact that Malimbi can walk?
I think they just
Don't we
did
have
that. They
like
just.
lessons plans and such? Yeah, we both just did that.
I mean, we get holidays, right? At some point, we deserve those, especially after what we did with the whole saving the town, or at least a free afternoon.
I mean, even if we do still have classes to take care of, I mean, it's not like they'll take all day.
Look,
These legs hopefully aren't gonna go away anytime soon.
go
So
celebrate. We'll take over your classes today.
I'm sure Firefly is happy that Milimbi is standing up now in more
Question.
ways than one.
God, why are you guys continuously?
Bro has a muscular problem, not a neurological one.
No, he definitely
Oh,
also has a neurological problem, but we don't talk about that.
What?
oh God.
What? Um.
Well, I'm glad that didn't change. I suppose the dynamic is still there, legs or not.
Hmm.
You guys are impossible.
Listen, we haven't been able to have moments like this in so long.
God, we were in the jungle for so fucking long.
You're in the jungle, the middle of nowhere, ghost death, poison ruins,
Haunted
other
by
ruins.
grave knights, assaulted by bandits, ambushed by fucking dragons.
Could always be worse.
I sure, yes, it could,
no, I
but I
want to see
just
where you're
am.
gonna take this, Zeta. How?
I mean, you could be facing the 10 squads of the enemy army with just one squad of yourself.
I
That
mean,
sounds like a
didn't we
personal
kind of
thing.
do that though?
Did you?
I mean, the Knights of Abednego were basically a bandit army, but we fought like most of them.
No, not really.
Well, not in the city. I mean, in the city we fought a few of them, but like even outside the city we fought a lot of them.
Like in total, yeah, not all at once.
No, but like it still gets to the same point, you know.
I mean, if there's anything we're good at, it's beating the odds, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. I have the same feeling that we feel like the odds are against us, and we hope with all of our might that it works out. Somehow, our odds get worse.
Yeah, we're lucky in the sense that we survived, but that's about it.
Fucking hero points.
I'm pretty sure that odds are always in our favor. I mean, look at Malimbi. He's walking again.
I have been
You know what?
exceptionally lucky on this journey.
Something out there is looking out for us, and we should be
And we
thankful for
didn't
that.
even have to reincarnate him into like a Leshy or something.
You know
Or
what?
turn him into
I'm
automaton.
in his favor. Odds in his favor.
Okay, Yadin, at this point, I'm gonna have to assign a DNR.
Don't worry, I've learned
Do not
resurrection. I can just
reincarnate.
bring you back as you are.
I know. Would you though? I feel like in the
I
moment you'd
would.
be
I
too
would be
tempted.
respectful of such wishes, Malimbi. You know me better than that.
It would take you a few minutes to just suppress the urge to cast reincarnate instead.
Possibly, but that doesn't take away that I'd never cast reincarnation instead of resurrection for those who
Yeah.
wouldn't wish it.
No, I know.
Unless we were suddenly really, really broke and it was the only option. But I feel like
Don't
that's
worry.
a
Yeah.
exceptional
Yeah.
case that would allow it.
I mean, I
Don't worry,
would
Melimby,
be.
you're not a precious piece of clothing that a family member gave you.
I fixed it immediately.
Damn.
I literally
I
undid
got
what I
mad
did.
first. I had time to get mad.
You forgave me, right? You said you would forgive me. I don't feel very forgiven right now.
She's not saying anything.
Well, time to go sacrifice another. Never mind.
What?
Sure.
All right, I'm mad about that.
Man, it feels so
Thanks
good
for
just
reminding
being
me.
able to have banter like this
forgot.
and like not having anything to worry about. Like I don't think we have any assignments right now. Like I don't remember any loose ends that need to be taken care of at this point.
I'm happy for you.
Well, there
Well,
is
I guess
Yajin's whole fate thing, and
There's
that
nothing
just
that is
points
literally
directly
not
at
a.
Nitty.
There's literally not
Nitty stares
something.
back at like the void, I assume.
But
well,
there's
that's
also
okay.
Dame, which is weird that Dame hasn't reappeared yet.
Nitty just
Oh
stares
yeah.
into
That's a thing.
Sens's
The
soul.
Kuroju's completely quiet. It's like it's not there. But also, my magic is like gone. I kind of, sort of.
I'm
I
sorry,
tried
what?
casting spells earlier and they weren't happening.
Oh,
So
right, that. Okay, maybe we do have something to look into, but
You know, let's save that for tomorrow.
yeah, I do have to drop by the arts district.
look up a rule.
What was that? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I just heard you mutter something, but like I couldn't hear it.
I don't know what you're on about.
You're not forgotten, Aruru.
Alright. No. No, I mean, alright then. If you want to talk about it, that's fine.
You know, Zenzen picks up a rune now. What was
Oh.
it? What was it? No, I'm not gonna put you down.
Say.
What do you got there? What do you got there?
What do you
Ururu just
have?
gives up and goes slack. Keeps her mouth shut.
Like a fucking cat.
No, like
Like a
actual.
doll.
Doll.
Zenzen has to hold her arms out all the way so Rue's not suffocating. Yeah.
Huh.
Damn.
I can't believe Zenzen killed Aruru.
Zenzen killed Aruru.
I knew
Not
it
how
would
I
be.
imagined it would happen.
I knew this would be how it ended.
I mean, if anything was going to kill Aruru, I suppose it would be if in no way anyone's taking her on in battle.
I'm not dead.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
I don't need to breathe.
You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have told me that.
Uh-oh.
Put her down,
She's like
Sensen.
trembling. She's like trembling, resisting, face planting her into herself.
Oh no. Ururu has realized the consequences of her actions.
She paid for this.
Oh,
save
you
that for
fucked
later.
up. You fucked up.
Puts Aruro back down, but now just has like this huge, evil, just huge grin.
Right, so you didn't. Why do you not say anything about that? Why is it just me?
Because it's fun with you, and it's also very easy. And you also react to it way better than Sensen does. Sensen is very earnest about it, much to
I
my
know, and I
annoyance, but it does mean
am.
that I can't really make fun of her for it.
Oh, what this says.
Damn it.
Self-deprecating humor is a coping mechanism.
We really should deal with Zinzin's issue next.
I mean, tried,
Eh,
but that's up to her family now.
I mean, at least the good thing is that the Kuroju is quiet.
There's
The
at least
magic
that.
disappearing is kind of concerning. We should probably like look into that before we get the next assignment because we know it's coming. They're never not relying on us for something.
What are the other teachers doing? Are they just kind of? Are they just actually just teachers?
They are just
Probably.
teachers. We're the ones that get sent out to deal with problems.
Are we being hazed? Is that what
We're
this is?
I feel
Being
like our
hazed.
official position is more like
That's when being a teacher feels like secondary.
yeah, a little.
Hmm.
It's more like we're a very loose term for groundskeepers. Like if in a regular school you have the groundskeeper who, if there's like a vole that's digging up the garden, goes after it. We do that, but on a much larger scale.
I mean, with the things
It's
we've
just
been
almost like
getting
a pseudo-private
into,
military or something.
yeah, like with the things we've
A
been
hit
getting
squad.
into, having to fight knights of Abednego, digging out an infiltration of sneak people, it's like it almost kind of feels like with Magambia Special Forces.
Gabby, open up.
Yeah. I thought that was the point of the Sun Mages.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really mind that much because it's been quite an interesting adventure. And honestly, this is the best life I could have lived.
Hmm.
I
No,
mean, in
I'm happy
all
for you.
honesty, I could have been stuck in a cage for my entire life, so.
It was very quiet.
I was mumbling. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You know, if we were
you're not
special
Regardless.
ops, I feel like
you're
I
not
should have a
stuck in that
sword.
cage anymore. Look at
I
you.
know.
Look at you. Most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on, making a name for herself in the world.
Oh, there she goes.
There she
Nope.
There
goes.
she goes.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Use your legs and run after her.
You know what?
Save
You
it
know
for
what?
it.
Come here. You can't escape now.
Nope.
Why are
Nope.
you
Nope.
why are
Nope.
you running?
Why
Why
are
are
Nope.
you
you
running?
running?
Nope. 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 Nope.
In
Nope. Nope.
hindsight,
Nope.
Get over
Nope.
here.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Get
Nope.
over here.
Aruru.
Nope. 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 You can't. Nope.
You,
Nope. 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 Nope.
Alright.
Don't make.
eh.
I will use the cloak. I will use air
She,
shroud.
she's faster than me now.
in
She's
hindsight,
faster
I
than
could
me. I
have
hit.
probably added arcane propulsion to your wheelchair.
Alright, that's the alright, that's the downside being of being able to walk again. You get tired.
Aruru.
Bro, your
I'm
arms get
also a
tired
very
pushing a
fast
wheelchair.
runner. I'm also a very fast runner because of
Now that it's
what I
been a
am.
few days, uh, are you ready for that conversation we talked about?
Not
Not
here.
not here, but like
Alright, I know why I'm not
somewhere
supposed to be
else.
here. I'll be going to the artisan district. Hold on, let me take care of this thing real quick. Let me just
Well, now
take
I'm
care of the.
definitely not ready if everyone's gonna suddenly leave.
Well, I mean,
I
this
thought
sounds
you
like a
wanted
I
people.
conversation.
was thinking about getting something else to wear for classes that's more comfortable. Eventually, Ruru, could you maybe assist me with that? Eventually? Not.
Oh,
Sure.
the girls are going shopping.
I mean, I'm not forcing Ruru. I'm just asking. Ruru can say no.
But no, this is I'm
Also,
just
stop embarrassing me!
no.
That's his job.
Anyway, to be honest, I'm not. I'm just using this as an excuse to leave. But I do have to actually go stop by the artisan district before everything closes down for the day.
You probably should get something to put this
So I'll see you guys later.
the thing in.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Probably get like a nice thing to also put that thing in,
Yeah. Oh
like a
no.
nice
Yeah. No.
secure like case.
Yeah. Absolutely. But beyond that, there's something else I gotta take care of. If you all want to stop by for dinner at our place later, you're all invited. Just
Sure.
let's celebrate coming back safely.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
but see you all around.
We'll see you later.
What?
They walk off.
Do you want me to also leave?
No.
No, I
Okay.
don't. Nobody has to leave. I don't think it's just. It's been a few days. I just want to get it done before we are sent off onto something else, you know? Not in the sense that it needs to get done. It's just I don't want to put it off.
Mm. Mm.
Stares audibly.
Mm.
Ain't no way.
What?
Poof.
Boy.
Poof.
Sensen and Zeta would see you didn't actually look really hurt.
Damn. That's
What the
brutal. What the fuck?
Oh, she was feeling the social pressure from people suddenly leave. She's not ready.
I
Not
mean,
ready to be here.
that's
A maiden's heart is delicate. It needs time and preparation. Things cannot be sprung.
sure, but like you also left without explaining yourself or saying anything, and that has an implication that other people will take in their own experience.
How dare Runa you consider how another maiden's heart is delicate?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Zen Zen, come here. Hug time.
They don't need a hug, but thank you, Zeta.
No, hang on.
No,
I should be able to cast this one. Sending.
Oh God. Okay, all right. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna hear Zen Zen in your mind.
Oh,
In a
no.
voice, in a tone you never hear from her.
Oh,
Get
God.
back here.
Get back
now."
here.
I mean,
Mhm.
if
You call her a good girl when she comes
At
back.
least explain yourself. You've never heard Zen Zen be this stern.
I mean,
Why you gotta kill me right now in and out of character? Fuck you.
Okay.
you did is about ready
No,
to
what
guess
am
their
I
own
doing?
translocate to teleport out.
How dare you?
You just got fucking wife nagged from your not yet wife.
Ruru peeks over this ledge in the direction of Zenzen.
she is glaring daggers, does a little foot stomp, and points onto the ground right there.
Oh my god.
I will leave. I will fucking leave.
Damn.
Bro, I'm fully expecting Zen Zen to call her a good girl at this point when she comes back. God damn, Zen Zen's in charge.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Now, at least explain yourself.
What do you mean?
That was really mean to just leave.
I,
At least explain that why you aren't doing or saying things. You looked really hurt when you left.
Aruru's mouth is failing her.
Holy shit.
You have literally never seen her literally this incapable of converting words from thoughts into her mouth.
Oh, I can't believe Melinda's
It's
missing this.
it's fine. You don't have to.
No.
She's gonna pat Aru on the head. Come on, don't make me cast command.
Damn.
Sensen, I would appreciate you not misuse enchantment spells like that. Look,
Jen's is
it's
gonna slow head turn to you.
it's fine if you don't want to have the conversation now. Just
Yo, where is Zen Zen and what did he do to her?
Look, I
just
I
just
was
don't want.
preparing, and now I am absolutely unprepared because now I feel pressured because people suddenly left.
Okay, that's fair.
I can call them
It's
back.
fine.
It's not that shut your mouth.
If we can do it another day.
Look,
It's
it's
fine.
not that I don't want to be around you, and it's not that I don't want to talk. It is that this situation is very nerve-wracking.
It's fine. It's yeah. It's there's no you don't need to explain. It's fine.
Fucking looks at Zenzen.
It's fine. At least you explained it. You're another pat. Oh, something triggered in me. That was. Her tail's like wagging.
I'll
Poof.
Alright, poof.
Okay, yeah.
That's all of our poofs. She can have poof again.
I have some things to prepare anyway. I'll talk to you guys later tonight with
Okay.
dinner. And I'll cast 5th level translocate to go like a mile away.
Even further beyond.
You think that's? Oh wait. Why did it not? I can upcast this. Why didn't it?
Because you chose to prepare it at 4th and then used the spell at 4th.
I'm never playing a prep caster ever again in my fucking life.
Here,
You would also do the same
Yeah,
thing as a spontaneous because you clicked the 4th level version.
No, Kira,
That
this
was
is why.
not my intent.
Kira, this is why you take the flexible spellcasting class archetype when you play an actual
Oh my god.
And lose
mean, she only have, like,
spell
what, like-
slots. No thank you.
Two spells per
Two
day?
spells, let's go!
You lose a couple. You lose a spell slot per level.
They only
but,
have
like,
4.
Yeah.
The cast. Well,
They can't.
this isn't.
Well,
They just can't afford.
This isn't available for
Quantity over
Magus.
quality in that case. Like fuck
This
off.
isn't available for Magus, mind you.
Yeah. No.
But like when you play an actual spellcaster, flexible spellcasting, because it basically becomes D&D 5e casting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a sorcerer is. I mean, you still have to learn spells at different levels, but like.
No, spontaneous casting is different. It's actually spontaneous casting. No.
I mean, okay.
Whereas,
Anyway.
yeah, 5e is
I'll
the
go try to find
Batman
her and see
casting.
if I can have at least calm her down. Help her prepare.
Later that night, we all meet at
When did I become a mom?
the what will be Malimbi's and Firefly's shared last name? Just Igwe.
Probably.
I mean, I figure
Only
Firefly
one of
probably
them
doesn't
has
have
a last name, so.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the Igwe.
Well, Firefly just chooses not to use her original last name.
That's
Yeah.
also fair.
I mean, she has.
I
remember she does. Like way
I,
back.
I assume she wouldn't want to either.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you might as well.
New family.
We go to the Igwe residence for dinner.
Yay!
Firefly is cooking.
And while I'm in the artisans district, I'm gonna take that sapphire and about 100 gold to a fucking jeweler and get a fancy ass fucking wedding ring made.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
Didn't Firefly
wanted-
say she didn't want?
I wanted to suggest that you use Ixame's eyes as the gems.
Wow.
No, I've specifically asked Firefly what kind of gems she would what she likes, and she mentioned rubies and sapphires. So I happen to have a sapphire still, so that's worth 100
mean,
gold. So
that's fair.
It's like
I mean, the
200 gold
eyeballs
wedding ring.
are sky blue gems, but like that is different.
It's also dragon's eyes.
Dragon eyes.
As we helped it pass on.
One of a kind.
And we should probably use those for a good purpose.
I think making them part of wedding rings would be a pretty good purpose.
Well, I
Is she
mean,
gonna watch you while you sleep?
She is dead.
well,
She's not watching anyone.
that dragon guarded eggs hatched young. I mean, they're going to be doing that. I guess that works actually. They're gonna have babies.
So wait, what? So wait, what? Where do we have these anyway? Where are they?
In my inventory.
On your inventory.
Because
Like,
I got the eyes from her.
Do they not
Okay,
have
put
like
some chat.
special? Are they like actual like treasure
Yeah,
items? Or are they just,
yeah,
like...
they are. I'll send that. I'll put them in
They're
chat.
they're not.
Actually,
They're
they're
like a
just consumable.
consumable that does something good. They're like a. What they are.
And they're consumable. Okay.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah,
They are.
they're talismans.
Let's
Affixed to headgear. Wow. So Malimbi can open his 4th eye.
Okay, 4 eyes.
I mean,
Fucking
using them
eyes.
as wedding rings probably means that you can't really activate their effect, but like also that's
Also, because they're
probably
as
fine.
big as a dragon's fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not.
They're like the size of
Shriveled
apples.
They shriveled into sky blue gems.
Shriveled.
Can I say something out of character?
Sure.
Sure.
You're letting the maelstrom cook the food? You're letting the malevolent maelstrom cook the food?
Listen, everyone else becomes
Malimbi's
unlucky,
also
not
fine.
her.
Who's to say the universe might roll that back onto, hey, this food was a living organism at one point, now it's unlucky?
It's already
I mean,
unlucky
it's about to
because it's
be
ending up in
eaten.
his
That
soup.
is unlucky already.
Also, Malimbi also cooks. It's fine.
Yep,
It's literally already cooked. It can't get any less lucky.
It's already done.
Malimbi can reach the spice shelf again. Let's go.
No more bland food.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
god.
Kay,
My
that
food.
made me laugh.
True.
But that's
It's
true.
incredibly
Why are
hard to cook if you can't stand in front of the stove.
Yeah.
Unless you got a really short
you
stove.
need like a whole redesigned kitchen to work with that.
Not
True.
anymore.
Yeah.
Not
Anymore.
anymore.
But
Yep.
originally, Firefly probably helped Olympic cook.
I should have probably done
Let's
this earlier,
fucking
but let me
go.
grab a house for these fuckers. We
shit,
could
you're
wait.
doing
We could
dinner
use
already?
Magra's house.
Did you live like this?
You guys remember Magra's house?
Oh god,
Oh
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Well, I don't know if that's a
God.
good house.
I don't
No,
know
they
about
wouldn't
that
have
one.
gone for the big house.
The big funny house with the wonderful rooms of weird horrors.
I think
There's a
I think
wisp that
Firefly
teases your
wanted to
balls in the
wind.
bathroom. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, the Oni hideout, I believe, is a version that
It's
isn't
a bidet, but
evil
electric
and
instead.
fucked up. What did this place look like? You meet. Oh no, this had this the whole rice field.
Once you crop it.
It's too small. The
Oh,
most of
okay.
the map is the rice field and the dead bodies and the warfare and stuff. I mean, there's a version where it's like nice
yeah.
cherry blossoms in bloom and nothing like that there.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be mostly using the house anyway.
What's this? I don't remember this. You medium icon. Oh,
It's a lot of effort for a
that's...
map we're probably gonna use once.
You're probably gonna use it more than once, right? Right.
We don't
This
know.
is the first time though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vampire
actually
Mansion.
used it.
Surely there's a version that isn't gloomy and vampire-y, you know? Let's see. There's literally a version called Normal Mansion.
We don't want a mansion.
A goddamn
I mean, it's
man.
called Mansion because, like, there's, like, 4 floors. I can just use the ground floor. That's, like, the end of it. And besides, Firefly needs space for her silkworm gardening.
True.
Yeah, this works. This works. We can use this.
Probably use shelves for that. Damn it.
And then we'll just, like,
No,
pretend like
entire
the...
session dedicated to them retroactively house shopping.
We'll just
spend the rest of
pretend the
the session looking through
staircase in the
houses.
map is just, like, the like, fall down staircase to the attic. So it'll be, like, above average size, but it won't be, like, fucking ridiculous. Although you'll have a fancy dining room. Let's pretend it was already furbished. Furnished, not furbished. There we go.
Furbished.
We're going D&D house shopping. We're picking a house from
No, we're doing dinner party RP.
Dinner party
Exactly.
RP.
I mean, it was just nice to have a place for us to gather that isn't just the classroom.
Yeah, it's because I just don't want this to be the only map we ever use. It's like...
Fair.
Yeah, we have this, and we have the old dorms, which only 3 of us stay at.
True.
Still?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Y'all still staying in that place?
When did we get our polycule house? I mean, what?
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 What? Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
In the meantime, Zeta just lives in this.
Yeah, they get the
bathroom.
gridless
Yeah,
version.
Zeta
actually.
lives here, but that's fine. Because he is here. They have, like, actual, like, resources for him here.
I mean, I converted.
Everybody else just not moving out is like, eh?
I converted
They
part
got-
of the building to automaton garage.
We kinda
Which
need
change
that
on.
for new
Yeah.
students.
Alright.
I mean, okay, yeah, for more student room. Gary, would Zenzen and Rue just be sharing a room here yet, at least?
Wow.
At some point, would have felt bad about still just staying in a student dorm room.
Get a goddamn house.
Get a fucking house.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet.
EMS apps. Wait, no. Like 1,000 of apps. Browse. Where is my map? Maps. Peku. There we go. Let it load. Select file. Grid. I hope it's 140 like every other map except for one JPEG map that wasn't 140, which was weird. Yep, all that shit. Fog exploration, off. Token vision, off, it's fine. There's never gonna be a fight in here, right?
Shrug.
Squint.
Activate! Alright. Where's that party sheet? There it is. Deploy! Who's the default icon? Zen. Zen is default.
Oh, that's the party.
No,
Yep.
there's also a default one.
Oh.
Why am I this?
Probably because you
Yeah,
change your token all the fucking time, so it didn't know what to give you. That's my best guess.
Just don't look at the bedroom situation, because there's one room that has one bed in it, and then one room that has 5 beds.
What's going on here?
Going on here? Just pretend like this is like a master bedroom with like a master bed in it.
Yeah. Well, I like the little sort of like garden room. There's like a little like sort of.
Yeah, hang on. Let me find my special effect for
I
the
remember
web
this
spell.
house.
What? You
I
do?
remember this house.
You do?
Yeah.
Why do you remember
Yes.
this house? Oh my god, I remember this house!
You shit in
Yep.
this room.
I shit in there.
This is like the first map you like this, or the second map you loaded into in the Sweepers campaign.
Yeah.
When you first joined.
Oh,
Oh, it has a study. Fuck yeah.
this is the normal variant. It's not as weird.
Just don't pay attention to the giant fucking.
Just pretend like this over here is like the neighbors. Like you just happen to move next to a church or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, Dama's here.
Delete this.
No.
What can I say but delete? Why can't I get rid of you? Oh, because I'm on chat view. Chat does not have the power to delete characters.
I can't delete either.
Chat has the power to do nothing.
Chat cannot delete
You
you.
have no
Only
power
I
here.
can. Alright, where's my chill music?
Where is my super suit?
How the hell do you get into the toilet room?
You go
Um,
through this door,
You go
then
through
you get
the
stuck on the
washroom.
door.
Okay.
Look at Luffy's hat, then you get stuck on the other door, then you take a shit.
You know,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
gotta
you-
say, the geometry of this corner is really fucking stupid. The doorknob should be on this side so the hinge can open out like this way into the room. That way you don't get stuck like going into the toilet and not being able to get to it because the door swings to the left. Instead, it can swing
Where are there
inward
the way
once
the
you're in
this
there.
goes, the
You know
door is
what
gonna block everything here. So in order to access anything there, you have to then close the door.
Dude, they just need to flip the knobs. Like, straight up, the
You know-
door
you
is
know-
like, this is the kind
know
of
what-
thing where, like, you guys move in, and you're like, wow, this house is great, and you don't think about it, and you open this for the first time to, like, actually use it, and you're like, motherfucker, I need to flip this door around.
You know what you can do? You could probably just this lower door. You could prop that open so that whoever's on the toilet gets locked to the side.
That's kind of fucked up.
No. Clearly, the way you make this bathroom is, like, you fucking just make the doors open inwardly, like, the other way, like, the knob swings this way, and then this one swings this way, and then they're never in the way of anything, ever, at any time.
Yeah, or
But instead, the
or you
knobs are on
just-
the wrong side, so it implies they go either this
or
way,
just-
or even
Or
worse,
you
out
just
this
don't
way.
have two doors.
There's also
or
a
you
second
just-
shitter.
Yeah, you could just have
This whole
one
thing.
door, but I understand,
Yeah.
you know, wanting to have the separate door for the room where you actively shit in, right? You know, like this one, You can have the little
It's your
privacy
house,
chamber.
like it's your house. Like this is already an
Yeah, but what if you
like,
have take a dump so vile that you don't want to smell it when you go to wash your hands? You know,
Go to this one.
you go to that one. You
go
go to the
You go
outhouse.
to the
You're
outhouse.
like, oh god, the gods help me. Oh,
All right, so
by
Nature
osmosis to
can
the
take this
9
one.
hells, this is going to burn through every layer.
y'all come over. It's like Malimbia. I gotta use the toilet. Where is it? Depends. Do you need to piss or do you need to shit? It's like, damn.
Ruins and fucking Zeta just like, damn, thank God.
What a
Thank the gods that we just, passively let out magic sparkle.
what if I need to web?
I need
What if you need to
Emphalas,
web?
on the other hand.
Hang on, I
Let me
gotta
toilets.
fix what's it called? Fucking hang on, let me first create a monster. Air, come here. Air. No, I'm not chat. Fuck, shit. Wrong one. Let me fart at a monster so I can get to the bestiary browser. Not the bestiary, but you know. Air. Exist. I need to give you a spell,
I don't
Air.
know what Potter's trying to do, but
Add spellcasting doesn't matter. Yep.
I'm gonna cloak your toilet with webbing.
Don't.
I'll send you the bill. It's fine.
Where to? I don't officially have an address anymore.
I know where to
God.
find you.
Just because you know where to find me doesn't mean I'm gonna pay up.
Oh no, you will.
I made Air a level 20. I needed to spawn Air so I could do this. Alright.
Ain't no way.
Anyways, about Firefly's fucking silkworms.
Shit.
You know what? Good point. Why is it wavy?
Because it's animated. It's...
Man.
God.
What if I need a web? There you go. In case you need a web.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. To your left, you will have the dining hall. To the right is a little lounge. Toilets are also through the lounge, then immediately to your left. If you pass through the dining hall, there's a study there. The hallway to the straight ahead of you leads to the kitchen, past the study. And if you really need to find something, let me know. I can probably point it out.
Okay, this place is way too nice. How did you afford it? How haunted is it?
Okay, so remember how we kind of prevented Magambia from being secretly taken over by the sneak people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the magistrate was kind enough to help us out.
Ah.
Because, they owe us a favor.
And you just cashed
And
it
you
without
used
asking
all
us?
the
How dare you?
favor. I can't believe this.
No, I just cashed out my part of it.
A likely story.
The entire party
Assume then that this
haven't
may have
considered
been one of the
making real
places
estate.
that snake imposters were living. And so it happened to be vacant.
Good question. I didn't inquire about that, actually. Maybe I should have.
You should probably check your toilets for snakes.
That would explain. No,
You
never
need to
mind.
send out his
Don't worry.
echolocation symbol to find the snakes.
No. I mean, that would no, don't worry about it. It's fine. No, I didn't find anything. Don't worry about it. So yeah, make yourselves at home, I suppose. I think Firefly is currently in the kitchen. Let me go check up. Oh, real quick. Once you enter through this door, the door to your right is where the silkworm farm is. So like, just careful with things.
Let them all free.
Free 'em.
Free
God
them.
damn it.
Freedom! It says it would
God.
never.
Everything will
Do you have
not
any
idea.
idea how bad it'd feel if we ruined Firefly's, like, what is it, like, kind of like her life work at this point?
Oh, that's nice of them.
She'd feel terrible. Don't do it.
They added
No.
windows as a wall type. How convenient.
Nice.
Oh, so
Listen,
you don't
this
just
is-
have, like, just a gap in a wall, they just have windows now?
Oh no,
So,
it was
listen,
inconvenient. You had to
listen.
make a wall and then allow light or vision to pass through it, which, was
Oh, so you had to
inconvenient.
make a wall and then another wall that's like
Yeah. I
between
guess you,
other
no,
walls.
you could use invisible walls. Actually, is what you could do.
Yeah.
What were the
Now I just
differences?
have window. What is the difference?
Movement and hearing can pass through windows, whereas invisible walls not.
Oh, so you can actually climb through a window.
You can't pass through.
Oh.
Okay.
It
There's
Oh
a
no,
movement
my
here.
bad. I'm stupid. It's like occlusion. They're fancy. They block sight movement and hearing beyond a certain distance. So once you get close to a window, you can see through it. But when you're far away, you can't.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
fancy.
Fancy.
I like that. Yeah.
Foundry.
Wow, Foundry. Yeah, the
The
whole
window can block
attenuation
movement
thing.
once.
Yeah, it can block movement once.
Block movement once.
How's it coming along, Firefly? Need any help in here? I'll take that as a yes. Yeah.
Dinner's almost ready, hon.
Alright. So you don't need any help then? You want me to? I'll go set the tables instead. You know what? Let me do that. Well, it looks like some people are hungry. Already getting seated. Excuse me. Let me just set the table real quick.
Why is this food here?
It is unfortunately
It is
everywhere I am.
It is kind of part of ED.
Does it need to be within 100 miles of you?
I don't really control the spooter. It does what it pleases, and what it pleases is be near me. Like, watch. I pick up Nitty and just throw Nitty across the room.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
Yeet!
Oh my god.
It
I'm
just lands on the
imagining, like,
door.
Firefly's walking in. Diddy gets her face.
Sorry, Firefly. I didn't know you were gonna come through the door at that moment. And he
Oh my
just
God.
immediately skitters, like, roughly back to where he was. It
Really?
does what it pleases.
Really? Why were they
You-
being thrown?
Yidin was trying to prove something, I suppose.
I was making a point.
You need. Hold on, let me get that for you. Hold on, let me hold the
Also,
door.
it's my soul. I do with what I want with it. Or fate,
It's
or
my
whatever.
soul
He
was
has
made for
a-
thee.
It's mine. It's my spider. I do what I please with it.
It's basically just a normal dinner roast pork, a few sides like green beans, stuff like that.
Yay!
Ow! Please be careful not to throw them around towards doorways, please.
She says a
Ugh.
normal dinner, but there's like a whole ass roasted chicken, stuffed
Yeah.
and all.
Chimkin.
Stuffed chimkin.
Yeah.
And yet she says it like chimkin. She doesn't say chicken.
I see. She teardrops.
Oh,
Oh well.
good.
Oh well, I'll handle it.
Wait,
And she's serving out all the food.
I was gonna ask you. I hope it's fine if I sit at the end of the table, because if I sit next to someone and I get up, I'm knocking somebody out. You know this.
Damn.
You could also sit like next to Zeta there, because then you can just get off to the side.
We're
It-
just
it- The head of the table is fine too. That's
I'm just wondering what we're planning for the future other than continuing teaching at the Magambia.
well. I have some ideas of what we could do with our future, but other than that, oh, you didn't. I am gonna. You still know how to cast rituals, right? Or did that also disappear with the hag deal?
Oh god.
You did. All four.
Sorry, what?
You didn't. You still know how to cast rituals, right? Or did that knowledge get taken from you as well?
No, I didn't lose any knowledge or anything. It's more like part of my being is stuck to Nitty, essentially. So I can still just do rituals. I still learn rituals as I do normally.
All right, that's good because I might need you to cast one at some point.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, you know the one.
Nitty, can you do a flip?
I love how when you
Okay.
look at Nitty, Nitty seems to just like be poking out from behind all the status effects.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it's like
Can I get rid
perfect.
of all those?
Like, so good.
The moment anything happens to it, they will all refresh because. I mean, I don't think we need Sea Glass Guardians.
I wonder, yeah, that's one, like, especially,
Yeah.
like, Firefly's, like, whole thing. I know that can be toggled off. I know there's a problem with Aruru permanently has martial aura because there's no reason to turn it off gameplay-wise, so there's that. So I'm wondering if I can
fine.
turn off effects in a scene. Like, can this scene
I mean,
just
you can
not
also
have
just
effects?
click away the marshals aura, but like, then
really?
once you move, I think it comes back.
Yeah. It'll come back, so you can like temporarily clear it.
Yeah.
Nobody move.
Just Firefly just
I didn't-
carefully.
Are you get a hair point
I
session?
genuinely don't know which one you want. What
Not yet.
ritual you want me to cast? Is it? Oh, wait, no, is it for? As
I'll just see
it
it.
in kind of points back and forth between you and Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
Firefly
I
is
can totally do that. Thank you.
Firefly is heavily focused on disturbing everybody. Alrighty, as she goes to sit down after serving herself.
All right. So before this dinner starts, there is something I gotta ask, and I kind of wanted to do this like with everyone here, make sure the people that are close to me are here. Not really in a public setting. Some people might find that romantic, but to be honest, that might put some people on the spot. So I find that's a risk I'd rather not take. And he's gonna walk around the
Firefly
table.
just
Now, this has kind of been a given, but I figured I should do it properly. Now I actually can, as he, gets up the Firefly and he actually gets on his knees. He can do that now.
It's on one knee.
Firefly's like
So it's
cover
been
your
a
face
bit
in one hand.
overdue, and I know we've been kind of already acting like it, but I just want to do this properly for you. I feel like you deserve to experience this. To be honest, Firefly, you really are everything to me. Um, I've I have no trouble picturing any kind of future as long as you're with me, and I want to make sure that we can both move towards that.
Her
And
face is
he's
pink.
gonna pull out a little box, and he's gonna open it in front of her. It's gonna have like a little rose gold ring in it with sapphires, and it's kind of loosely shaped to be like a little sort of firefly. It's like a little engraving in it. Will you marry me?
Firefly blushes. She was not expecting this. Her face is shocked.
Yes.
It takes her a good.
Surprise, bitch!
Surprise!
It fully takes her a full minute to be like, there was no doubt in my mind that I would have said yes. That I would say yes to this. I'm just surprised we did it. You did it in front of everyone.
No,
She's
see,
blushing.
now I'm glad that I didn't do it in public.
I just covering her head with her wings.
Can I very subtly cast a courageous anthem to
Oh
You
my
know.
god.
There's nothing subtle about
There's
the
nothing
anthem.
subtle about it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Just Firefly being blushing and embarrassed. She's like, yes, I was never second guessing that we'd get married.
He just smiles and he just goes, good, and then he gets up and he just kisses her.
Wow.
All right, now with that,
Did she put the ring on?
I'll grab her hand and put it on for her.
Okay, the moment, or like a moment after you put the ring on her finger.
Aha.
Hang on.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
Oh god.
Cloak of
Cloak of
colors.
Oh my god, she's absolutely dazzling.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Firefly turns his head and squinting.
Then it's squinting back because it's fucking bright. Then she turns it off.
Wait, this
But she's a
doesn't even...
smug ass grin.
Wait.
I'm going to make rose petals fall over you.
Wow.
Why?
Because
Why are you guys
they're
like
the best
this?
friends you could have ever asked for.
if you give me a moment,
Zenton joins
let's
to get both
see.
of them.
I'll cast Fashionista and put turn Firefly's current clothes into basically a black wedding dress in the same style as her like one black
Oh
dress.
my god. You guys are too much.
Firefly's like,
No, you guys are too much.
This is what you get for being friends with a bunch of wizards.
she
True.
runs
Yeah.
away, blushing.
It
that
looks
was
really
very-
good on her though.
That was very pretty. Like, honestly, I love seeing her in a dress, like any kind of dress. She's so good looking.
I'll go
God,
talk
she's
to
so hot.
the
It's
bride
not
to be.
fair.
I know. I'm marrying that.
Why? Turns. Wait. Not actually trying to hurt you, but she's like, yeah.
She's like just like doing like the little like pouty tantrum bap.
Yeah, Malimbi's just
Yeah.
gonna walk up to the door. He's not gonna open it. Also, don't let the food get cold.
She's like,
To answer
why
the
are
why.
you guys like this?
Well, you've known we are like this for
Ah.
significantly longer than this, but also, you needed a wedding dress.
Okay, but I like how you transform someone's already existing clothing into it, so that what she was wearing before is just gone now.
Well, no, it's temporarily. It'll change back. I can later make a dress with my other spell in the same style, but that's just then turning actual clothes into other clothes. This is temporary.
True.
You are gonna get married.
I've never been the type for rape. gestures to herself. I never thought I'd be wearing a wedding dress at all.
I mean, you deserve it.
I mean, you know what I've been through. You know
I do.
all the shit. I know Stella would never wear a black wedding dress. She'd probably be like a peacock and wear like a rainbow dress or something.
Oh,
If she ever got
peacocks are the
married.
worst.
Fucking gaudy. What the fuck?
Peacocks are the worst. They're such frightful little creatures.
Listen, I live in LA where there are wild peacocks. They are a fucking menace, and they're protected for some reason. This is insane.
But if I'm gonna officiate your wedding, I'm going to need the bride in a wedding dress. So, why don't you take a deep breath, get back in there, and then I'll bond your hearts for the rest of your lives.
Back in there. Get your ass back in there.
Almost falling out the window.
I can do that. What the hell?
Thank God this dress is now magic and can handle that.
Why are you? But why? Why?
What do you mean why? You know exactly why. I have been your therapist for like 3 to 4 years at this point. You think, and your friends for longer. You think that I'm not going to help you get married?
I was thinking it was gonna be an actual ceremony, not just a dinner party. But
No,
I mean,
this is
I'll
not.
make it, trust me. It's gonna be a ceremony. But you can always have a big fancy party later where you invite like all of the Magambia. I think Malimbi, now that he can walk, wanted to just immediately not delay it any longer. That man, I don't think could wait even as it can wait even a single second longer. Honestly, I gotta applaud. Like, I may make fun of him relentlessly, but I've never done anything this cruel, making him wait while looking at you in that dress.
You fucking
says the person who won't admit their feelings to somebody.
I've admitted
least
my
I
feelings.
did.
It's just...
At least I did. Okay?
You know what? Yeah, you did. And look at how you were rewarded. That's bravery. Now you gotta be brave again. I tried to enjoy it. It's also your wedding.
She's mumbling. My main thing is I wasn't expecting this. At the same time, I'm not denying that I wanted to get married. I just wish I kind of had a gazebo. I've always imagined the wedding in a gazebo for some reason.
You know what? If I'm gonna do this right, I'm gonna do this right. Give me, like, 10 minutes.
Bro's gonna go prepare fucking Magnificent Mansion or something.
maybe like eat first. Damn.
I'll
Whatever
eat later.
the
You
OGL
can Jensen, and you
friendly
stay in that room.
tiny
You
hut
can't go out with him seeing you. Aruru Sensei, can you go prepare Firefly? I'll be back in like 10ish minutes. I need to prepare something.
Guys, food is gonna get cold.
Food is for
She
people who are, you know,
She worked very hard on
lazy.
these.
I'll literally grab something from the table and like, I'm gonna work hard now. So I'll tell her that the food is really good and that I enjoyed it.
What have I started?
Just so Wind picks up a chicken leg and flies it over to her Firefly.
Alright, I guess we're starting, everyone. Man, I just intended for this to be the proposal, and now it's turning into the whole wet thing.
You literally said you wanted me to cast Hardmold. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the wedding.
I
didn't say now. He asked if you can.
I didn't say now. I just wanted to make sure you still could.
That's the implication. If you want
No,
to,
it's
if you are
not.
going to stop me, you better do it now because I'm going to make a gazebo.
He's off.
Have Firefly whisper in the wind. Hey, you didn't. It's not now. Tell them to get back here. Firefly, you hear me?
Bro's gonna just make a gazebo in their
Firefly
backyard
doesn't.
out of nowhere.
Firefly doesn't respond.
I mean, I genuinely, if you don't want to do the thing now, then tell me because that it like you did it under a very different impression.
No, we can. Look, I'm not gonna. Firefly's already going through all the emotions right now. I'm not gonna waste the result of this.
I want to make an
Whispers on the
illusory
wind
scene.
of the Limpy. You started this. And
know.
we're ending this together.
I know it's not my fault. You didn't dumb.
You can stop me anytime. You have at least 10 minutes.
I don't know if Firefly wants to stop.
She's locked in. She's fucking locked in. Let's
I have
go.
one more sending if you need it. I think. Casts.
You also have this thing called legs that you could use.
I mean, I don't know where you did with.
With the
I mean,
back
probably the
fucking
inner
yard,
garden.
I'm casting a illusory scene surrounded by a mirage, so that if you step into the garden, it feels like you're not surrounded by a house. You're surrounded just by nature with a gazebo in the middle.
Wow.
I'm so all out.
With like
Oh my
fully
God,
prepared
it
for
did
wedding
so extra.
dressing,
It's so
like
extra.
flowers everywhere,
See,
stuff
this
like
is-
that.
This is why I
Candles,
don't want to stop it. I want to let all for
lanterns.
half this.
Like the whole shebang, the most marriagey gazebo you've ever seen in your life.
I don't know why I went through the effort to make every wall and door and window in this place make sense when I could have just been like working on stat blocks during this time.
Also, don't attack the gazebo. It's a gazebo. It's not a monster.
It's a gazebo. Listen,
It's
what
a
about the
gazebo.
warehouse over there?
I fired an arrow at it.
Warehouse.
Doesn't react.
It's a gazebo.
God, the classic shitpost.
It's roughly that big.
That's what she said.
Fucking DoorDash, real quick.
So, Copter, I don't know what you had planned for this session.
Don't worry. The answer was not much.
Alright, so us derailing it is fine. Got it.
It's fine, you know? The things I had planned, I'm more like, how does this even get instigated? You know?
Man. Alright, well.
Well, I've been inspired to make a meme now after seeing something in the Lantern Discord I joined.
So, how's the food? I don't know what to talk about right now. We have like a little out of guard.
Now here's the question. Are people gonna cash in favors to get other things going quickly?
Cash in favors.
I guess not really cash in favors, but like, you've met so many people around the town and befriended so many people and have students and peers and other teachers. There's like a bunch of NPCs that you guys know and are on friendly terms with.
Yeah, I mean, you have 10 minutes to start sending invites to people.
I mean, I kind of like it being like small with like our closest friends. But you kind of have to ask Firefly. I'm okay with inviting more people and inviting more students, but
If
it depends
anybody
on
checks
whether or
out
not
Firefly,
it depends
Firefly's
on whether or
inviting
not.
people. Like, you see her
Flies
mouthing
inviting
Oh,
people.
stuff.
she's already whispering on the way.
Yeah. Just anybody goes up to check on her.
So
We'll
yeah,
probably need to invite Genetimo, at
so
least.
you'd have to check with Firefly if she's mentally prepared.
Actually, I'm gonna put in more illusion.
Oh
Just
God.
like add to it. I'm gonna
Firefly
add.
whispers on the windmill and be like, "Hey, hon, should I get food ordered?"
Where is the cake?
Why?
If we're gonna
How
do this, might as well make it a party.
how many people are you inviting?
Just just the professors and our classmates.
Alright. Yeah,
Party chick.
we're probably gonna need some more food to make sure everyone is fed. Oh,
Just probably the look of shock on Lippy's face just suddenly.
what about
Everybody else
cake?
probably.
I just realized I spelled Ewe
Um,
wrong.
I'm down.
Check.
I was thinking of strawberry cake.
Alright. God, I'll make a run for it, I guess, unless we also want to order that. Can we order that? Is there a wedding? Well,
I mean,
I think they have
there's a
wedding cakes
bakery.
just
We don't
ready to
need
go.
that. We need maybe a 2-3 tier. Maybe no 2 tier. It shouldn't be too
I mean,
bad.
I don't think they just have that ready to go, but like,
We can just ask for it. Pay for it. I have so much money I could burn right now. It's sitting on it.
alright, I suppose, do we need to go out and
Firefly's
get it?
like,
Do you think we can get it
Firefly's
without?
like, should we spend like 5 pot on everything? Joking. I have a lot of plat though. I'm not joking. I
I
can burn
mean,
it.
I mean, I spent 10 plat on that wedding ring, so
That's a lot of money on a wedding ring on.
I know I wanted it to be fancy.
I
Also, that engraving required quite a skilled artisan. Anyway,
the whisper in the wind cuts off. Just suddenly.
alright, everyone, it appears we're gonna have more guests. Because Firefly is already inviting everyone. Oh
Blink.
man. It's turned into so much more than I thought it was gonna be. I wonder what Eden's doing. I kinda wanna go peek, but I shouldn't, right?
I'm contemplating if I should summon angels.
Blink.
Like, actually summon angels? Like, actual angels?
Yeah.
Holy
If honestly, if it weren't for the fact that this would take 4 hours to do, I would summon angels.
Well, I mean, we're gonna need to like get all the food and the cake and everything in order, so you
Okay.
might have time.
Then I'm at some point before actually continuing to cast stuff, I would pull a Sensen away.
Right, Firefly.
She's trying to fucking eat.
Yeah, well, food's time for the people who are not religious.
Firefly.
Yes, son.
Because I
Do
need a
you want me to
religion
go out
expert.
and pick up the food?
Yeah, but
Bro, she's
you do
trained.
kind of try. You didn't kind of transform my clothes, so I'd be in a wedding dress while doing it.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get it. I'll be back.
That'd be
Also-
very funny.
I need someone who's expert in religion, otherwise,
I'm only
I mean-
trained.
I mean, I can be master because Tome, but like, that's
Yeah.
only on a daily reset. Can I choose the skill?
can I for the rituals that I'm going to cast for the wedding use just my ritual lore?
Sure.
Just
You don't need
for
to
this once.
dude. Like, I'm not gonna like block you from doing this. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
No, you
okay,
need
in
to
that case, I'll
roll.
just use ritual lore.
I'm
I
gonna
do
go
need
pick up
one
some-
secondary caster who can do diplomacy, so I'm probably still gonna need sense in.
I mean, I'm master
Wait,
diplomacy.
you need what now?
I
Diplomacy.
need someone who's like regular diplomacy.
Are you
I mean,
trained in that?
I'm
Yeah,
a
then you
master
are good
in it.
enough. I'll pull you to the side. But like, look at the.
The only thing I'm above trained in is warfare, non-tambu, intimidation, athletics, performance. That's it.
I just need someone trained in diplomacy.
Alright, I am gonna go pick up some food. I feel bad as the host to leave you two here, unless you wanna come with me, because it is gonna be quite a bit of food, but I can just get a cart probably. As you know, I have the trading company. I can just borrow a cart from them, to be honest. But yeah. I hope you two don't mind. I'm sorry.
I see.
Honestly,
Planar
I
servitor.
don't know what Eden is doing. That
Oh yeah,
didn't
you can
find it
also
very
just
sweet.
cast unseen servants. That's right. You guys have that.
Oh god, yeah.
Anyway, hang. Bro,
Oh,
I like
man.
took a detour.
This
I
should
ordered
take-
food in real life before I run out of time.
Yeah,
This
sure.
will take an hour, so we should be done with it relatively quickly.
Well,
So it's only 5th rank, so it should be fairly doable.
I'll be back.
I don't
I'm
think we
gonna
even need to make a
get the
check.
No, we don't, but still. Yeah, I'm going to just summon a few angels of out of character Jetty. This Firefly doesn't technically worship any deities, right?
Fucking everyone is here. Holy shit.
How dare you travel outside the map?
Wait, well, I mean, it's visible without being outside, actually.
Jetty.
I didn't realize there were so many people.
Jetty.
Hello, Jetty.
Because like
Jet.
otherwise I'm summoning Azada for Malimbi worshipping
Caden.
Caden.
Sir, another marriage proposal has hit dragons.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean another one?
Well, I mean, technically there was one from the other. It just happened off like after it was over.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember one actually happened.
Fuck, we'll
Session
do
before.
Azada. We'll do some Azada.
That'll be funny, they can play the music.
Yeah, a Kanya. Let's get a Kanya, a bunch of fucking Azada.
Listen, you're
Let's
getting
just...
a Lilins, and that's it. Because I'm not
Yeah, that's
finding
that's
more art
Kanya's.
for you.
I mean, that's Kanya's. That was what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done.
God, I'd invite Malimbi's parents, but they're gonna take forever to get here. Because we don't actually live in Magamia, it's just we have a branch of the trading company here.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I don't
Well, at
know
least
that level of teleportation yet.
you don't have to worry about Firefly's family, in air quotes.
If they show up now, would be good.
That would be awkward.
You know, that'd be awkward.
That'd be a really funny
Uh,
wedding because they get
She
kicked out so
does have
fast.
one relative here. Technically,
Her twin
That's
sister.
up
Oh
to
my
her.
god, no way.
We're not inviting her.
wait, it'd be really funny. It's like, wow, look who's getting married before you.
We
Damn.
will
Put
inform
him back
her,
in
but we're
prison.
not inviting her.
That'd be so funny.
It would
So
be really
Firefly.
funny to flex the marriage on her, though.
We could also do that for Aru's sister. We can just call like Aru's sister here and be like, "Wow, look at that."
Oh
They're
yeah, do you
invited."
invite Aru's sisters?
That's a good question.
No.
They are technically students, but like no.
Yeah, I mean they're students. You guys have met them. They're Aru's family.
Yeah, but like I don't think Aru would want them.
Yeah, it's up to her.
Yeah. Oh my god, but you know, there is the breakdown of communication where it's like, yep, all your people are coming, and then it's like, oh yeah, Janatimo and Ott know them, and kind of thing, you know? It's like, oh, wait a minute, they might tell them just because they feel like it's the thing to do.
Told to not tell them.
I guess.
Well, at that point,
Would
at that
Firefly
point,
remember to do that?
I feel like Licorice would
Yes.
absolutely just show up then if she finds even if
Licorice
she's not
would
invited,
absolutely just
she
show
would
up.
just as soon as she finds out, she would absolutely.
Oh
show
no.
up.
Licorice would find out because she's a little shit, and then Zelen would passively hear about it. They would know. There's no way they wouldn't.
Yeah. So, Firefly, as you walk in, you see a bunch of Lulans have now been summoned, and I'm in the process of making a very massive illusory scene and mirage of this courtyard being just in the middle of a beautiful forest with a gazebo in the middle that's fully flowered up with a mixture of your favorite flower, which I assume is like something in the area of black roses, and then whatever Millimbi's favorite flower is.
I think Jetty would have something for her favorite flower.
Yeah. Jetty, if you're talking, you are very much not audible.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually talking.
Okay.
Firefly's just looking around, thinking.
If you have any notes or additions that you want to make, the cast takes like 10 minutes each, so like you can make any alterations that you want by just telling me.
Could we do blue and black flowers?
Absolutely, as like half the flowers or a third of them shift to blue.
Oh, also, by the way,
They are
one
now blue
meal of
tulips.
fine dining is 1 gold, according to the goods and services.
Firefly will gladly pay you back for that.
Nice
Well,
food is
it's like-
exponentially more pricey in like, you know, a medieval type setting.
Yeah.
Compared
So
to
like I don't know how much it's gonna be.
it's fine. I'm probably gonna like just like make it a lump sum at the end. It depends on how extravagant you guys want to.
Also, one of the Azada Lilins is significantly more, you know, consistently shapeshifty because technically they are coming from a connection to Kriti that I have, but they are just otherwise Lilith Azada. Well, Kanyas as they're called in the remaster. Any more notes?
Fire. Nice and deep thought. I mean, other than what Malimbi wants, but
I'm fine with any.
I still have to put him in a tuxedo or suit of some variety, not necessarily a tuxedo.
blue suit.
Maybe something more traditional.
I mean, blue
I'm
is
already
Flavor's
wearing
color.
black.
Well,
Gesturing to
yeah,
her
but you're
dress.
special.
Put him in a white suit.
Blue and I mean,
I'm
I'm definitely gonna
blue.
put him in something blue. Not traditional, and then like the color needs to be dark. I'm talking traditional as in like the cultural clothing style of Nantambu rather than like a tuxedo.
Oh yeah, true, huh?
I just don't know what that's called because I don't know that because I have no connection in real life
Oh
to
yeah, I
anything
know nothing
resembling,
about like African cultures or like how weddings are like done. You know, reasonably speaking, Malimbi is, I forget the name of the combat content, but this overall country area, Mwangi, he's Mwangi, so he would have context.
And like even then, like the different cultures in Africa probably has like widely different traditions,
So
and there's so fucking many.
He would have whatever appropriate ceremonial wedding robes would like make sense for him, unless Firefly, she's from a much farther north, like European place where she could tell him to put on a suit. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. But whatever it is, I'm putting him in blue.
Blue makes sense. I feel like I want to say, like, I did hear a little bit about, like, a wedding ceremony culture thing in, like, my geography class once, where, like, blue, like, meant something, and it was, like, good. I forget what it is, and I do not have any authority on what to say about it.
I mean, what color doesn't usually mean something good?
Neat. Red, a lot of times.
Red can also mean something good, love. It can.
I'm googling African wedding suit, and it's like it's not very different. It's just a little bit more extra.
Yeah, but you put in like suits, so it's probably like, oh yeah, this is how they do weddings in whatever fucking place, like South Africa, Egypt, places that have a lot of cameras.
I'm sure there are places
that
like do also do tuxedos because a lot of they also
Western
took over a lot of cultural changes from that. But
yeah, whatever. It's not super important. We don't need to bog down the details.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm just looking at
it. The one thing I don't have is chairs, so everyone will just have to stand. Because if I make chairs, then people are going to sit on the chairs and they're going to fall through them.
I mean, we don't really need chairs. It's not going to be that long of a wedding, and then we're just going to have a party afterwards.
True.
Wait, this is also going to be the first time all of our students and teachers and colleagues all see Malimbi walk again after never been.
Dude, it's actually, like no way.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, the students, the teachers, Malimbi got in the wheelchair after they left on the expedition, and then after they come back from the expedition, he fixed his shit.
Well, he did arrive back in a wheelchair.
Yeah, you arrived and you guys talked to Janatimo and all that, and you even you talked to the High Sun Mage as well. Where the Sun Mage knows, but he'll keep the surprise. He'll wait on it.
Keep the surprise. He's a homie.
Sounds
also, he doesn't even know that you finished. So he just knows it was happening. That's it. Yeah. Close the random shit tab. No, reopen the random shit tab. I need some random shit. Grab my random shit. Okay. So, where did Malimbi go?
He's off to pick up the food.
Okay.
That Firefly put a remote order in for.
So, whatever Firefly happens, blah 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 blah. So Malimbi, while you go out, you receive a spell message from Janatimo, and he tells you, Malimbi, I don't know where you are right now, but don't worry about cake. And he does a similar thing right now to Firefly. Send back is like, all right, don't worry about the cake. It's being handled, Firefly.
Well, I mean, she already ordered the cake, so I guess we're just gonna have extra cake.
No. They got it covered. The homie squad has got it covered.
Okay, I'm gonna just pick up the rest of the food though. We need to make sure all these mouths are fed.
Malimbi goes off. He gets the food. He comes back.
I borrowed a card from the trading company.
You also have to understand that Firefly doesn't understand that. Yeah. Doesn't understand the concept of
Everyone is
normal
here. Fucking play the Smash theme. But you know what's funny about this? There's a motherfucking church right next to you guys, and you're getting married in your backyard.
Firefly
And
wants to
Melim-
get married in her house.
Well, Firefly's not specifically religious, and even then, whose church is that? Like, if that's like fucking Abadar, then no, we're not fucking getting married in an Abadaran church. Nobody in this party is gonna get married in an Abadaran church if I have anything to say about it.
Hang on, let me look real quick. Check the Pathfinder wiki for Nantambu. Finder wiki
We
Nantambu.
have so many friends.
Hang on. What's
I mean, it's funny
the?
because this is the map we
Did you know
did
it's
in
also called the
Amadar.
Songwind City? Wow. Let's
The
see.
other
We got
campaign did an Amadar contract in
the
this
most.
building.
What if I told you it was a church to Shellen? Boom, got
That's
him.
good. That's
One
fair.
of
That's
the
balanced.
most.
Firefly's also not religious.
One of
so
the
this works out.
most worshipped deities in Nantambu, I would think have a nice church. And also, for reference, Shellen, also one of her domains is love.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Look, we'll step over to the Shellenites and be like, "Hey, look, we're having
Can
a
we borrow
wedding.
your
Like,
pews?
can we borrow your pews? You can
As soon
come to
as
the
you
wedding if you want. We have
say
food."
wedding, they're like, absolutely. Where
you
is
son
it?
of a bitch, I'm in.
You
Son of a bitch, I'm in, you know? It's like, absolutely. Oh, my precious heart. It's happening.
Melimby just walks out to greet everyone, and it's like, oh god.
Alright, now if you remember, way back, this was the cook.
Actually, hold on. No, I need someone else to answer the door so the Melimby's legs can stay secret.
Yeah, I see, I see. Well, you know, Aruru, you're still chilling in the dining room.
Niddy has been trying to pull Aruru to the door.
Arudu, can I bother you to greet our guests? I want to keep my legs a secret for now.
Jack,
Arudu.
Kyria? Hello?
I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of people have seen him in the wheelchair, right?
Also,
Certain.
the moment
It's been a couple days.
the moment I start hearing people like arriving, we're like, okay, Firefly, you need to go back inside. We can't have people just see you in your wedding dress. Go to the kitchen or to just stay in the you know that would ruin the dress. Go.
There's the little like spare bedroom, if you will, to the side here, which for
You know,
some reason isn't connected to the house. It's
That
through an
works.
inside door.
It's like a servant's quarters. That's why it's like that. It's funny. My room in my house is kind of like that, where it's like a servant's quarters. It's still connected to the house, but it seems like it could have easily not been at some point.
Yeah. Like, Kyria, are you here?
I think Kyria's dead. Oh, hello.
Okay,
Oh.
no, Kyria's here. Kyria just. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I gotta be right back. I need to turn on my porch
Alright,
lights.
so I need Arudu right now.
Aru needs to answer
No.
the door for
Arudu,
Melimby.
Can I bother you to like greet our guests, because I kind of want to keep my legs a secret from them until everything starts.
Sure.
All right, just there's a lot of people there. Just be advised. Where- Yep. There's a lot of fucking people there.
Aruru opens the door immediately, closes it with like, okay, deep breath.
I did give her a fair
She's gonna
warning.
look at Nitty and be like, get the other door.
You understand Niddy is like big for a spider, but not big for a spider.
Everything is relative to the arguably smallest member of the party.
Niddy is going to very much like have to like hang on the door handle to get it open.
Alright. Single file line. One at a time.
One at a time. Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna say about the Lemusi Yao, that's her name. She has
Yeah.
baked the cake. She was the cook at the school, and she
Of
could not
course.
resist not baking the cake. And of course,
You know-
Zokin's here because he supplied the really
Oh,
expensive
wasn't
things that
she
she put
the
on the
one
cake.
we saved from the like infestation of insects? I think it
Oh
was.
yeah, the kitchen. Yeah, that's right. You're right. There was like
We
giant
saved
bugs
her
in there.
from the. Yeah, we
Yeah.
saved her from the infestation
All right.
towards the beginning of the
That was one of the
campaign.
first things we did.
All right. Single file line, one at a time.
Single file line, one at a time.
I'm grabbing them all and dragging them through the walls.
I need Firefly in like a different room.
Yeah.
But then we
Firefly-
get something else.
Actually, Firefly would have been.
Oh,
Sorry. Over here. I hate
well,
the walls! Can we not? Why do you put the
Walls.
walls in? Damn it!
I put in walls. Put
I
in
like
doors and
not
walls.
having the walls! It's my house, damn it!
If it's my house, if I want to tear down all
Oh,
the
yeah.
walls, I'll tear them all down.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, brother.
you know, let's smash the walls.
All right. So, familial relations. Zelen hang back to the back of the pack with licorice or whatever, and they see Aru answering the door, and kind of just walk up. Zelen doesn't really say anything, but she gives a slight kind of like a curt wave, and licorice is like, "Aru, your friends are getting married? My God!"
Oh my god, why'd they come? Fire-
It's
You
me
have
too.
a very bad habit of snooping.
Actually, this time, I just happened to pass by Janatimo and he told me.
Yeah.
This time, Zelen was the one that did snooping. She read my mind. And then she kind of just like turns licorice and turns back to Yuru and telepathically says, "No, I read Janatimo's. He seemed excited and I wanted to know what was happening."
Come on in.
I arrive. What's this? Fucking the comic relief sidekick? Licorice kind of like is really like kind of excited and looking around and is like, "Oh, what a big house they can afford! How did they manage that?"
Money.
You're no fun. You're no fun. Glenn kind of turns around and like kind of like processing the whole like situation. Like it seems like not that she's like doesn't care, but like more like she's not really showing any emotion right now. Like she's not one for emotions, but it's not like she goes out of her way to like conceal every last like thought she has. If she gets a little frustrated, she'll scrunch her eyebrows. If she's happy about something, she'll grin. But like she seems kind of like not sure what to do, I guess. Like she just like isn't sure what to feel about this, but and kind of like looks around the little lobby area and looks back to Aru and will telepathically be like, "Well, I was around, I suppose. Or where is the ceremony?"
Well, at the moment, some people are in the middle of some things, so we will start with the food.
All right, you guys have your whole like display out there, like it's a bunch of nice food, and licorice kind of like is excited and like kind of hones in, like looking at something. Like it definitely looks like she wants to just fucking gobble everything up, but it's like it's nice enough that she doesn't want to ruin the fact that it looks pretty. But whatever looks like the sweetest, like if there's like something with like berries or whatever, she goes for that. Like once she locates her target, then she kind of like gobble and eats it up. And Zelen just goes for whatever might cause the least amount of like salt on your fingers, what have you, lightest kind of like food to have one of to, you know, be like polite. It's the scenario. You're supposed to enjoy some of the hors d'oeuvres, but isn't scarfing down with the sweetest thing like licorice is. Licorice will turn around and is like, your friends really know how. We're all party.
I'll be sure to let Firefly know that you like the food.
You know, to an extent, I don't like licorice, but like on the other hand,
Yeah.
I don't like either.
She
I
is
don't like
fun.
liquor.
Like, she's a
At
bitch, but
least-
she is
yeah.
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell
I
Lego's
don't like
having fun playing as her.
I know, but at the same time, motherfucker.
I want to break her kneecaps.
Damn.
They're hot. Why couldn't they be like the Cinderella sisters?
Because the Cinderella sisters are just evil and boring. They're just like cunts, and that's the end of it.
I mean, one of them, like, in one of the other movies becomes significantly better.
The other movies they don't exist. They're not real.
They are real to whoever watches.
The only weird random Disney spin-off movie that gets to count is Lion King 1.5. That's the realest shit I've ever seen
I
from
did
Timon
like
and
1.5.
Pumbaa. Yeah.
Anyway,
All right. Well. As I'm sure you show them around and tell them where the party's being held, it feels like Zelen is becoming increasingly like slightly like frustrated about something. And Licorice is sort of just like oohing and eyeing and being like annoying, definitely like on purpose.
Len has seen what she'll never achieve, and it frustrates.
Damn.
So that's a surmising as you go around the public areas of the house. So, shall we proceed?
I'm ready.
What are the other public areas of the fucking house? This lake is little.
You can go here, and you can go here, and then and anything else is currently kind of off limit.
Alright, well, you know what? We can go this way. We can go north. Big pianist.
Pianist. The
Don't
pianist.
take them through this room. Please don't take them through this room. Take it through this room.
That seems like even if that's a public area, that's not one they're gonna just like go through casually. They'll like
Good
see
thing
it and be like, close this door. Interesting.
Just sitting here.
That's the joke.
So as as they're going around and they find Malembi, they of course Zelen will be like, will kind of walk up and do a curtsy and say out loud, "Congratulations on your wedding."
Well, thank you. It is much appreciated. Welcome. I hope the accommodations to your life.
And they when she kind of like turns back to the room, she gets that little bit of frustrated look on her face, but then she sees the organ and kind of like relaxes her face a little bit and turns to Malembi and will say out loud, "May I play your organ?"
You may. I'm not entirely sure about how well it still works. It was here when we bought the piece. So you'll have to find it.
She'll give like another curtsy as like thanks, but not say anything. And if
I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna fucking play the wedding song.
and she begins to play just like a little bit, like test it, and like then retunes it, of course. Psychically, telekinesis is really convenient for tuning in an organ that's out of key. Gets all the pipes where they need to be, and then plays quite beautifully, like magnificently. Like this is definitely something she has spent time learning at some point at the piano and the
Firefly
organ.
whispers on the wind. Malimbi, like, who's playing the piano?
Selen,
Huh? Wait, huh?
they found out through the others.
I didn't really tell them not to, so our fault. Or my fault
Well,
on that
that
one.
is anyway, it is quite impressive, Miss Helen. Clearly something you have put a lot of time and effort in.
She doesn't address your comments, and she just continues playing until she finishes her song and has a moment where she just kind of like takes a deep breath, despite the fact she doesn't need to, and is then kind of looks back towards Malembi and will cyclically see like, thank you, I appreciate it. I learned most of my organ skills from my father. Creator, if you will.
Sounds like a very talented man.
I never wanted to touch that
was.
thing personally.
But he never got to finish his own magnum opus, I suppose.
Well, perhaps it can still be continued, but that is up to those who he leaves behind.
After she hears that, she just stares like straight forward, like directly at the organ, like kind of like off into space, like, and then Licorice kind of like turns towards Malimbi and back to Zelen and kind of like figures out exactly like what you were like meant by that, and Zelen will say out loud without turning around, No, I don't think his magnum opus will be ever finished. He tried thrice, and he never got it right.
That is unfortunate. I'm sure. However, have never any of you considered perhaps also following in his footsteps?
She kind of like does a little bit of an impatient tap on the like side of the organ and kind of like goes to like play something and then just clunk, just like presses like 3 keys, stops, and then gets up. And she turns, says, "Dean Mullenby, I appreciate your concern, but it's not something that needs to be discussed. It's over. It will not happen.
Very well.
Never
if it
bring
is a
it up."
topic you wish to drop, then so we shall. My apologies. We simply have not spent much time together as professor and student, simply trying to take this opportunity to figure out what your goals in life. If there's perhaps anything you dream of, so to speak. But we can save that for another time if you.
He kind of doesn't respond to that. Just goes and stares out the window.
No.
And kind of at this time, as well, Licorice just sort of gremlins her way over and like kind of like the corner and like isn't really sure what to do. She just kind of like finds a spot that like has like a shadow being cast from the bookshelf.
By
Instead.
the way, Licorice.
And just sort of sits on the floor.
By the way, Miss Licorice, and Bellamy points to like his own cheek as if signaling like this you know.
And she goes like, "What?" And kind of like very is like very off put, and then kind of like rubs her cheek and is really like, little cream.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, it was good.
I'd say that's money well spent. No. Um, I don't actually know when they're supposed to be starting, so make yourselves comfortable for now. I reckon I'll just be called whenever Yedin is done with whatever Yedin is doing. That's it,
Licorice.
With
Alex,
everyone-
do you know how
Whenever
far-
gets a
what do you
chance,
think?
when you guys aren't kind of looking at her or just not directly, like she, as soon as it's not like a direct eye contact thing, she kind of like scrunches up a little bit to the bookshelf in the shadow and just kind of like fades off somewhere. And Zelen's pretty like stoically like looking out the window, deep in thought about something.
Okay, everyone in the courtyard is in place, in order, and I'm like, okay, just wait, just stay your place. We'll be back. Zeta, you make sure everyone's at ease and entertain them or something. That the linens will help. I need to get to the two people here.
Very well. I will now proceed to do a cartwheel.
Proceed to do a cartwheel.
Why
Look
is
like
that
everything.
so perfect coming out of Zeta? I imagine he announces it too.
He announces it, and he does it perfectly.
So yeah, if I'm just Firefly just
Firefly's
looks like a nervous wreck.
Bro's doing
I
cartwheels.
did
Holy
this to
shit!
myself. I did this to myself. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I-
I'll be
As
fine.
I see Sensen handling Firefly, I'll give Sensen a nod. I'm like, okay, you got this. I'll go to deal with Millenby.
Zenon's gonna give Firefly a big, comfy chest hug.
Thank you for watching my performance.
It's just petting her.
Enjoy the show.
Oh.
It's fine. You got this.
I know I did this to myself, but
Let's plan on fixing hair after this. She's just like super comfy. It's like it's nice, soft, warm. Getting head pats.
just enjoying the
Millenby, there you are.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Aruru. And Zelen.
Licorice is here too, I think, somewhere, hiding.
Yeah, the moment I saw Zelen, I figured. Well, I need you, Zelen, and Licorice, wherever you are. I know you can hear me. I need you to go into the courtyards and to join everyone in there.
Meanwhile, hang
take
on,
care
let
of
me
Millenby.
interrupt you for a moment. Meanwhile, as Zeta fishes cartwheels from the shadows. Alright, anyways, going back.
Does Zelen react to anything I say?
As soon as you say, like, I need you to go out to the courtyard or whatever, like, for them, she kind of, like, looks like a little, like, upset that you interrupted her, and then kind of, you know, very quickly realizes what you're talking about. Like, oh, that's where the seeing range is, and then looks back to the window and kind of, like, calms her, like, expression for a moment, and then, just does as told. And goes off to the courtyard.
Those two remain as difficult to talk to as ever.
I go stand by Peruru and just pat her on the back. Look, I understand, but today neither of those two are important.
I highly doubt Firefly is the one that invited them.
Oh yeah, no, I figured that they just were stalking one of the teachers or
Yes,
doing
good
something
coincidence.
illegal and figured out from there. I mean, this is about half of this is like a quarter of the school getting close to it at least.
Oh no, this
And
school is
most of
massive.
the
This is not
teachers.
a quarter
I know.
of the school.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like it, but yeah, a lot of the teachers are here. It's not entirely shocking.
Uh,
Look, you get to
Well,
ignore them from here on out, because we're going to have a wedding, and it's for your friends, and we're going to celebrate them.
I assume we're doing it in a way that I show up before Firefly does, and then will we need to gather everyone in the courtyard first?
Yeah,
I
everyone
have no idea
should
what
be
you
in the
got.
courtyard now. I need to prepare you. The
What?
question is, wedding clothes. I know plenty of styles. I just need to know what you're going for. Firefly wants you in something blue. That is her only
Blue is kind of my
demand.
color.
Anything else, however, whatever style of clothing from whatever culture, I will leave up to you, and I'll make it happen.
Honestly, it's probably best if we just do something that matches well with what Firefly is going to be wearing.
Okay. A black gothic extravagant wedding dress does not translate well into anything blue on a man.
Alright, well, we did very much grow up in different cultures, so, like, I guess it could be an interesting thing to showcase that. So maybe something traditional then? For this area,
Something
that is.
like from here in Nantabu.
Yeah,
I can work with that. You didn't rubs her hands together and snaps her fingers, casting fashionista on Milim.
oh boy. There's not a button on the back of my head, is there? I don't know,
Not
can
this
check?
time. I would never do something on specifically your wedding like that.
Oh no, I know.
Tomorrow you're fair game. Today,
But on the
any of
back of
my
the
magic
head.
will go into making you look as good as possible, which is going to mean a lot of my magic is going to go into making you look as good as possible.
Oh, what? Because I need that much magic to look good?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you for catching on.
Yeah, I figured you're good at that.
That's funny.
Good to know you're not entirely nice to me. That'd just be weird.
Look, it wouldn't be your wedding if I didn't at least make fun of you a little.
You're not getting to do a speech, you know that, right?
I am going to be the one doing the whole wedding. I'm going to have to talk, but don't worry.
No, I know the best man speech, you know, that people often have.
I am not
So-
your best man. I am your
No,
best
I know.
spider.
Oh, it's just
Oh my
semantics at
God.
this point.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend.
Not your friend guy.
I'm not your guy, Halo.
In lieu of your parents not being here, who do you want to walk down the aisle with?
That is a good question. Honest. Usually, isn't it just
Jade.
the guy that waits at the aisle for the woman to be walked down?
Well, yeah, but there's still. Isn't it that guys
He's
also
got
have like someone walking them?
No, the guy's already at the altar.
Yeah,
Okay.
typically.
Yes.
Okay. Well
I'm
then.
just gonna- I'm just
our
gonna
narrow
do-
view of weddings.
I'm just gonna, show off my legs. I'm just gonna come bursting into the room, do a slide, like slide into the room,
Slide.
walk down.
I'm
just
pretty
walk
sure,
down.
to see if you eat shit.
Here's
Pretty
the
sure
thing,
Zeta was doing cartwheels, so you have to at least up that. So good luck.
I'll do a backflip.
Do a flip. Fair enough.
Do a flip.
Okay, you go to the courtyards now that you're fully ready. Aruru, if you can come with me to Firefly.
Do you need me to go through a specific door?
Technically, no. It should all be set up.
Where
But
is the
like
crowd?
it's kind of up to you how you want to get there. I would recommend you go around and take the outside garden path from the church inwards.
Because I was thinking I could come in through behind the crowd and surprise everyone with the fact that I'm walking.
You can do that. I'll leave that up to you. I won't be there because I'll be dealing with preparing Firefly.
And so, where exactly is the crowd like locating and facing?
They're near the tree to the near the wall
Right, so
opposite of
you go
the
in through the. You guys have to go in through the kitchen. Is it safe to go through there? Firefly is not right.
Firefly is not there. Don't worry.
Okay, alright, I'll make my way there.
Arudo, are you?
I will
I'm going to
live.
I'm going to stealth through the crowd.
Just remember. Today they don't matter.
Cordiality is not my strong suit.
You did very good. All the people felt very welcomed, they were telling me in the courtyard. And you handled your sisters, which meant that I could finish up off all of that work without them present. And I'll be honest, doing the magic that I was doing with Licorice present to try and pester me, or Zelen trying to probe my mind for whatever secret she may or may not think we have, I was very happy to do without, so thank you for that.
She gives a thumbs up.
Now, you get to party, you get to show off, and you get to be happy for your friends. But for that, I'm gonna need you to come with me to see if Firefly's ready and who she wants to walk down the aisle with. Because it's yours, Ensign. Because I'll already be standing there.
I'm gonna stealth through the crowd up to Ignacy. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, "What are we all waiting for?"
The DM went to get food.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's like, oh wait.
Huh?
Who's this at who was this at the door again? Was that I don't remember. I don't remember the token. Fuck.
Look, it doesn't matter, it's all like a general vibe.
Was that Janatimo? No,
I'm
was
pretty
it?
sure-
No, Genetimo is at the bottom. You have
The High Sun Mage, Hot.
Wait, I don't.
oh no, wait. Yeah, no, that's
no,
that's
this is-
Janatimo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Janatimo.
Janatimo. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Janatimo.
With
Oh, Alright,
back.
I'm gonna like quietly open the door. I'm gonna stand here for a bit, and I'm gonna tap Janatimo on the shoulder, and I was like, "Quite a crowd, huh?"
Alright, you tap Janatimo on the shoulder, and he's like, yes, Malimbi, and then he just like kind of like trails off for a second. He's like, I looks up and down. He's like, kind of like speechless for a second, and it is like pulling out all the stunts I see.
I didn't think I'd ever get to sneak up on you, but
It helps when
watch
there's
this.
a huge crowd of noisy people, and we're in your own home, which I have never seen the inside of.
Anyway,
Quite the
watch this.
advantage.
As he slowly pushes his way through the crowd, just
Alright, as you get like halfway through, like past Janativo, you get in here and you start to like get to Ignacy, and he turns and he's like, oh, Malimbi, and Miriam looks, and then she kind of like jumps out of her seat. She's like, oh my god, Malimbi! Holy shit! And it like grabs your hands and like stops you. It's like
Yeah.
Can walk.
wouldn't wanna, you know.
Very
Yeah, I
Miriam.
don't know what you expect.
Alright, coming through, you know. Don't want to be can't have a wedding without the groom.
Oh, right, yeah, you go, and like stand away, like turns around, and she's just like, what? Why couldn't Malembi walk? And then Miriam's like, "Oh my god, you didn't get one of the letters. I told everyone else. Oh my gosh." And then it starts going off, telling her story, like,
you
it's
wanna-
like, oh, like, your muscles were failing him.
Yeah, you know what's even better? Watch this. I'm going to do a backflip.
She does a backflip, and the fire, like, everyone, like, claps, you know, like, cheering you on. Normally, this would be a weird thing to do at a wedding, like, oh man, what is this fucking guy, a narcissist? But it's like, oh no, this fucking guy was paralyzed yesterday. It was like,
Firefly just relaxing into Zen.
I make
Meanwhile,
sure to
all
look
this
at the.
is happening.
it'd be 2 straws for my drink.
I'm gonna make sure to look at the high
I've done this
summation
to
just give him a
myself.
quick nod.
I know
'cause, like,
I
he
did
knows.
this to myself. I know.
He gives you the nod, like, yeah, like, you know, it gives you a
It's
thumbs
good
up,
thing.
you
Do
did
a
it.
Good thing to yourself. It's fine.
Just anxiety's getting to me. That's all. She pulls
Firefly?
her head up. Zinzin gave me a hug to calm me down.
That's good. Butterflies in your stomach getting a little too much.
Yeah.
That's also understandable, but you just have to do 2 more things.
Mm.
First,
Mm.
you have to pick whoever you want to walk you down the aisle.
She looks between Zenzen, Yadin, and Aruru.
I'm not an option. I'll already be standing there because I'll be officiating the whole wedding.
I
You have to pick
know.
between Sense and Oraru. Or both. I don't care. We're not necessarily traditional unless you want to be.
I will also mention that Professor Ott was the first person that,
If you want,
Firefly
if you want me to
about,
get alt, I'll get alt.
being a reflection, or like people coming after you and like assuring you into the Magambia and stuff.
He's
But
also
it's your
one of the
choice.
people he was the first person that made her feel safe here, basically.
Yeah.
Like, started her on her journey of feeling safe here. Yeah, you know, I think Ott would be the best person. I know
Oh.
you guys are my friends, but
It's
he was the first person I ever told about what I am.
Firefly, it's your wedding. I don't. You get to choose whoever you want to walk you down the aisle. And alt makes a lot of sense. I'll send Niddy out. Just out of the door.
Where are you sending Nitty?
Grab
That
Odd, I
shouldn't have
guess.
been me anyway, because I'm a little
Skitter.
distracting.
Skitters
Yeah.
up to alt's leg and just until they're on the shoulder, and then just starts pointing to a direction.
All right. Ott gets the memo as he looks over to Firefly or in that direction or whatever. Where's Firefly?
South.
South.
That's why Niddy is pointing.
I see. Go over there and find what's going on. And it's
Would
like, I
you-
think your familiar is guiding me towards something, Yidin. But I shouldn't assume it's yours. But
It
what's
is,
the
unfortunately.
hubbub?
Firefly's like, you were the first person I told about my situation.
He's like, oh, Firefly, you look stunning, and I.
He
Oh,
just turned
do you
her.
want me to? And he like turns back,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my goodness, I guess that makes sense. Shit, excuse me, I shouldn't say that. I feel strange. I didn't ever think of myself as like a father figure. I know I'm a teacher, but like, oh my goodness,
You're the
I am
closest
honored.
thing to a father figure I've ever had. Believe it or not.
He kind of like looks down, and, like thinks about it for a second. He's like, I guess you really do have the strength of thousands behind you. Well, I was the last hand to give that push.
And
Yeah, I
roll
don't think
credits.
Did the thing.
I don't think it's strength of at least 6 anymore at this point if you see the crowd gathering.
No, of course not. It's the motto of the school. Everyone stands together.
I know. It's we jokingly called our group the strength of at least 6 for that reason.
Oh, you definitely had the strength of probably 5.5 until I saw Malimbi just now.
See, now he's okay. You get to make the joke.
See, yeah, if you make it better, it's fine. I must ask, is this a temporary? Did you go out of your way to cast like regeneration or something?
It's you have to
No.
ask him for the full story, but it's a permanent solution.
I am impressed. You guys have all surpassed me as teachers, students, research, as mages. Now I'm permanent fixing of a what would you call it? Genetic disease. Yes, that's impressive. I'm proud of you all, and
It was not
I'm honored to
Malimbi.
walk you down the aisle.
And she gently takes Odd's arm.
I'll need you two to go around to get into the garden opening from the side of the church, and then you two, as I pointed to Sense and Aruru, flower girls.
Prestidigitation. Flower girls.
Flowers.
Just like opens up hand, probably in unison
I
with the
can't
room.
get through the wall, so can you drag me over there?
Mm-mm.
Thank you.
You know what? Zeta feels like he's best man material.
Best man.
I was
He's
Zeta
also
is
the
the
only
best
other
of
man.
honestly.
I mean,
I
your
mean,
other
also
option
he's
is inviting fucking Cheshire to do it.
He's like, I don't wanna.
Cheshire
is a
would do
great
it,
man.
but like, I don't know if you want him to do it. that's the
Cheshire is a
Yeah.
great man, but he's not a best man.
deal. Yeah. He's not the best man that could be.
Hey, Zeta, you want to be the best man?
It would be an honor.
Hell yeah. Right, Dean, where am I supposed to be standing anyway?
In the gazebo, you. Sure, Manning.
Okay,
I will
wait, where
insult
the
you
fuck is the
tomorrow.
gazebo?
The gazebo.
Oh.
The gazebo is it.
Like,
Just
out
stand
of
over
character.
here.
Circle.
Just
Yeah.
Stop moving.
Yeah.
move the circle once, and then
Moves the circle at least 10 more times.
No, but no. Right, no. My
And
right.
Firefly can stand here.
Yes, this is fine.
This work.
Aruru, I need you to stand with Firefly and Sensen in for Flower Girl duties.
Prestidigitation creates flowers.
Prestidigitation.
Wizards.
The Lilans, I'll direct to make sure that they have the music ready for the walk down the aisle. Not that I expect I need them, because they are Lilans and they are immortal creatures that are do this for their entire lives.
Drag her over. Drag her over.
Alright. Ruru, where'd you go? Much more convenient if I just drag you through the walls. Through the walls!
To the window! To the wall!
Alright. Do I
You know
have
what?
music for this?
Divine wings.
Wed
With every couple
ceremony? Hmm. Let's see. Do I? Oh, please tell me. Okay. This is either going to be some ancient hymn or exactly what we want. Let's see. Let's find out.
It's a hymn, but it worked so
Waiting.
far.
There it is.
Loaded quick for me.
This sounds like what an Azara would play.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very ancient hymny, but also intimate enough that it works.
Perfect. Alright, Azada begin to play.
Gesture for everyone to quiet down.
Firefly gestures Ruru and then Zen to go first. Ahead of her.
Dark Girls go front. Like, out of character, I forgot.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
flower
Flowers go
girls
first.
just
They
go
throw the
ahead.
petals,
Yep.
and then the bride walks on them.
I just realized with how impromptu this wedding is, Caden would be proud, because fuck it, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're
If you
doing it
if you
live.
don't do a shotgun wedding, then you're not a Cadenite.
Meanwhile, your shotgun wedding, these fucking wizards in 1 hour set up like a grand wedding.
I'm just imagining you casting it and just flicking your wrist and the flower petals just slowly fall behind you.
You know, normally they have like a basket of flowers.
Like this
I need you to
prestidigitation
stand
has
like
a verbal component.
I have something I can
don't-
reach into.
I need you to stand like right over here or right over here.
Wait, does
And then send some
prestidigitation
there.
have a verbal component?
Wait. Where do I stand?
You can stand there or one above your square, that's fine, both are good. Or like next to
does
it,
not
you
say
leave
it
wherever you
does.
want. I just need this square to be free for Firefly.
Yeah, this is probably Firefly, and then this would be odd.
Alright. Then, of course, the oh, I was gonna just grab you to go with them. Alright. Da 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 da. Firefly appears. Walks down the aisle to the gazebo. Ta da!
The
Firefly's like,
smile on Melippy's face. Unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Firefly's like smiling. Sorry about the suddenness, but if we're gonna do this, I thought we might as well do it right?
Didn't tails are wagging, and she's trying to just stop them.
Firefly pats Zinzin on the head. Just reaches over, pat, pat. Skirt, skirt,
They
skirt.
wag harder, and she grabs her own tails and hugs them to try to keep them from wagging. But then, like, one it breaks loose, like when you're trying to tie your hair up, and there's always that bit of hair that gets away. So whatever tails is still wag. She's beaming.
Beam.
Big smile.
Yidin, from seemingly out of nowhere, will produce a fine bottle of wine.
Was
As
that time already?
the as they begin the heart bond ritual.
Wow.
We gather here today to bring these two fine teachers of the Magamya together in holy matrimony. It's been over 3 years since these two learned about each other's existence from entirely separate worlds brought together here. Only for them to immediately fall in love with each other. It did not take long.
It didn't.
You did.
It as if fated to be brought together. From fast friends to swift admirers, and finally, now, soon,
Firefly,
to be husband and wife.
Firefly reaches her hands out and holds Melindy's hands.
Through these last 3 years, we've seen them together in joy, success, sadness, hardship. We have seen them face challenge after challenge and stand firm now today, having overcome everything in their path. It would not be the jungles of the Magambia, family interactions, or even bandits, nor horrors from beyond, gods and terrors from the grave, that could hold these two apart. And so, because I know they can literally not wait even a second longer, I ask you to speak your vows.
Firefly, when I first saw you, I never imagined it would go this quickly, it'd be this wild of a ride. But it did. It happened, and it is honestly the best thing that ever could have happened. One of my greatest mottos in life has always been to live your best life, and I stuck to that almost religiously for years on end. And I think I can now say for sure that I don't think I will ever be able to do that again if I hadn't met you. The best life I could have ever had will be one that we share together. I love you, I truly do, with everything I have. And I promise to do so for the rest of time. It's a shame my parents couldn't make it. But, well, I wasn't exactly. We didn't really know that we were gonna do this today either.
I'd like
I,
to
I, yeah,
take
go
a step
ahead.
up, gently guides his face to look at her, and she kisses him.
Oh, jumping the gun there! Wow.
She doesn't care.
She has no speech. She just does it.
She has no speech. She's jumping the gun.
You know what? He's gonna be taken aback at first, and then he's gonna go all in. He's gonna do that whole flip around, lean back, or like lean her back, and just full on go for it.
The fucking crowd goes wild because in that crowd you have Miriam, Cheshire, and Ibram, and 3 people's enough to, socially coerce everyone else to, like, cheer on.
I would say you may kiss the bride, but, well, since we're past that, I pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh, I'm gonna need to catch my breath after that one.
I love you.
I love you too. And yeah, too many more wonderful days together. And honestly, thank you all for coming on such short notice.
Sorry about jumping the gun, but
Now let's party!
Can I first get a round of applause for Yidin, who did so much setup here?
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
It was no work at all.
no.
I've been
Applause.
planning
I
this
want-
in my
yeah,
head for at least 3 years.
Damn.
Really?
Oh, I've known from day one since I saw you two together the first time after we talked about the whole thing. No doubt in my mind was ever present.
Damn.
Can I just say one thing?
We're
Can I
becoming
just-
predictable.
Can I just say one thing? When you said you knew of another reflection, I didn't expect it to be you. Points to Blimmy.
Life is full of surprises.
Today is just the good ones.
Alright. As the ceremony comes to its
You see that?
climax,
Don't jinx it.
something happens. Someone
See? You jinxed it.
that wants revenge arrives.
Oh no! Don't tell me it's fucking Stella.
No. Even dumber.
Everyone just
It's that
has-
motherfucking Grave Knight.
Okay, so how many wizards do we have here?
It just starts
There's at least all of you.
Wait,
Except for Natofo, which is, you know, teacher Zuma's sister, and then also Iseti's +1 guy that had the haunted house. So there's only three, because Lumusi just cooks food. So there's only 3 people in this entire crowd that aren't a fucking wizard. And if you really want to split hairs, Zeta is... No, actually, he does actually regular magic casting. Everyone is, except for 3 people. So this motherfucker... Barlin
Also,
Shadow.
Everyone, let's kick this off with a blast. All together
Fucking
now.
goes. Fucking. Then after this guy, it's gonna be. Okay, I'm done. It's gonna
Students,
be Stella.
remember what I taught you in the jungles?
Hold on.
Well,
Slow down. You guys don't get that much time to react. Let me give this guy's opening statements. I'll have your heads in the name of Norgorber. The ones to, like, react, like, the soonest, the most itchiest of trigger fingers is actually
All together now.
Licorice, which fucking teleports behind you, kiddo. And then he seemingly gets impaled by, like, a giant set of scissors. And as that happens, you know, people are getting up and, like, getting ready, and, like, Hybrim's trying to get, like, Lamusi to, like, safety while everyone else is, like, you know, pulling out, like, a wand or something, getting ready to, like, deal with this guy. And as that does so, the person that needs the fewest components to cast also, like, joins in as Licorice impales and, like, almost bisects the fucking Grave Knight. And once he tries to turn to, like, do something about it, Zelen uses her psychic powers to literally just fucking crush him. Like, his whole body is, like, off-kilter trying to turn, and then literally all of his armor and bones get just crushed into the ground. He falls down as basically like a compressed car, you know, would or something. And as that does so, people like begin to calm down, and then High Sun Mage also starts casting a spell at this moment, and then like just he knows, he steps out of the way, and there's a green glow at the tip of his finger as he makes like a gun shape, and then he says, "May you rest in peace eternally. May the curse of undeath be cleansed from your body," and then boom, disintegrate. And then what was his name? Barlin Sajor, the cursed Grave Knight armor, turns to dust and is no more. He will never return.
Well, everything does clean itself up in the end.
How did that thing get out?
I'm surprised he
I
was
told
able
you.
to get out there.
I told you over there. They are very capable of just worming themselves out of most situations.
We
But that
welded
must
a
have sucked for.
chain through its body.
And they probably pulled it apart at some point.
Maybe
Regardless,
they dug their way out of there.
sorry for the distraction, everyone. Thank you, High Sun Mage, as well as Licorice and Zelen, for so swiftly taking care of that. So now that we can continue with the party.
Of course. I think to disintegrate would be good enough, and I don't know if anyone else can cast that right now. Yes. Party,
sure we can
everyone!
learn.
I, as High Sun Mage, decree we celebrate this wedding! So. Well, a little shook for a moment. Everyone like comes through, like kind of claps and like, you know, starts congratulating, coming up and stuff, and like wishing you happy wishes and all that.
Oh yeah, formalities.
Yeah, well, now you guys have to socialize.
Look, as the son of a merchant, sure.
Chizar
know
basically
how
like
you-
slaps you on the shoulder and is like, there's nothing formal about it, Smilimbi. And now let's go
man.
get fucking wasted. I brought the good
that-
stuff.
See, that sounds good. Oh,
My special.
Alright,
product.
as well, if you need me, you'll yes.
So
I mean, that said, I probably shouldn't completely neglect my wife during these celebrations. But
Yeah, that
knowing
would be a
her, she
terrible
might wanna
start for your marriage.
But knowing her, she might want to get wasted with us, to be honest.
Well, it's more like you guys are gonna go wasted while she continues to drink you all under the table.
Alright, yeah, no, thanks for pointing that out.
You're welcome, Melimby. Anytime, any day, all the time. I do hope you like the wedding speech.
That was nice. You
I
really
know
put
when
a
to
lot of
hold back.
effort into. Can't help but wonder what kind of speech Zeta would have given.
I
That'd
think it
be
would have been at
interesting.
least as good.
Oh man. I can't believe this many people also just had time on their hands to come join an impromptu wedding.
I
I
absolutely
mean,
did not have time, but I made an exception, and no one was going to tell me no. Anyways, I'm going to continue to use this excuse very conveniently to celebrate.
You're very welcome, and I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Of course, yes, I'm the High Sun Mage. You'd be demoted if you did.
You just wait. I'll make my way up to your position soon enough.
Oh, by the gods, do it faster.
Sorry about the web-covered greenhouse. They've been
Just don't go in there. It's fine.
yeah, just don't go in there.
Other than that, make yourself at home.
Yeah. So as a little bit of
Easy, we don't
description
want to see
here.
them later.
One.
Yeah.
As a little bit of a description here, you know what's going on. Licorice is kind of like standing over a little bit like ashes of the, the Grave Knight. But what's interesting is she's like on top of like a pair of like giant scissors. Like she's like impaled them in the ground over it. But like the scissors are like very dark. They're like made of shadow or something. Just kind of like staring at it. Like it's honestly kind of creepy.
She leans in the Firefly leans in the middle of me. She scares me. Who is that?
Licorice? That is Aruru's sister.
I see.
I don't know. She seems interesting. Like, I don't know. Like, still be on guard around her, but like, at least she's like fun. She's not like Zelen.
Mm.
All right. I'll be honest with you, out of character. I'm kind of drawing a blank here on what else I should do
Drawing
here.
a blank. I don't know. I'm like hoping that
Basically,
Aruru will try to interact with Licorice or something.
Aruru?
That's up to
Interacting
Aruru.
with problems instead of avoiding them?
Damn.
Shut up. Shut up.
Usually, a wedding ceremony is followed by the reception.
It's also like
Oh.
awkward because she's blocking like one of the major ways out, and like you guys will eventually have to carry the pews through that way.
It's fine.
And he will stand on the Grave Knight corpse and clamps.
Well, like, as in two legs kind of flapping together.
the like peacock spider thing.
I love peacock spiders.
I do not control the Nitty in
Nitty.
the sense that Yidin controls the Nitty. Nitty does what it pleases, be it to the benefit of the party or not.
Gee.
Yeah.
Once she notices Aru approach or whatever, like sees like your legs, she'll like kind of look up and look back down, and slowly look up again at Aru, and then she just asks you straight up, "You ever feel like the only thing you're good at is destroying things?"
I'm gonna need 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
You can't just hit me with that. You can't-
Nope, you got hit with it. Now what?
Fuck you.
It's like,
Kind of looks at the fucking press for a moment. And looks up. She's like, weirdly enough, yeah.
Fuck you mean?
what? What do you mean? You're good at making things. You made all these friends. And you took care of father. What do you mean you feel like that too?
What do you mean?
She kind of like eyes you up and down, like realizing that you're like just honestly confused, and then she kind of like gets confused and like looks down back like at her scissors, and she's just like, Aruru, every time I saw you tend to father and take care of him, and were so good at keeping him, I guess, comfortable. Sometimes even you wouldn't notice. I would be over him, scissors, wondering if it would be better if I ended it all for him so he didn't have to suffer. And then I would see you, taking care of him, making it better.
Character development, let's go.
You know, I I didn't honestly think I was doing a good job, especially since it's not exactly like, I was his favorite or anything. I mean, compared to the two of you that were successful, that were actually what he wanted.
She kind of like looks around, and he's like, "Did he ever tell you that I was successful?"
I mean, Rue's gonna think for a fucking moment. I mean, the day he made you.
Oh,
The day the two of you were born, for lack of better phrasing. The two of you are the accomplishment of his life's work.
she kind of like has like a long pause and like just like stares down at her little shadow scissors grass, and is like, "Why couldn't we fix him?"
Some things can't be fixed.
seems maybe not satisfied, but accepting of the answer you've given her. Kind of just like slumps off the scissors. It's like is like knees on the ground, kind of like staring down at it. Like for once being, shorter than you, just kind of like crumpled up, just like.
Look,
I don't know. That's what you would call success, then.
he set out to make a puppet with natural magical ability, which is not exactly a easy thing to intend. For all intents and purposes of what was written in all of his research material, you are exactly what he wanted. And your inability to do anything about his condition, or in fact how old he was getting, does not make you a failure. He had connections to this place. Do you honestly think that if he had wanted, or if he had already tried, he wouldn't have had the resources to overcome it with magic?
Guess that's why he spent his life's work, said on it. I don't know. If I'm a success, why did he make Zelen after me?
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call making the two of you within, 36 hours making her after you in that sense that I feel like you mean. If anything, it might just be him proving the fruit of his labor. Make sure that, his work was accurate, maybe so that such knowledge could be passed on.
Maybe. I guess. Then I have to wonder why Zelen spent so much time trying to heal him.
Thankfully, due to her size, Aurora could see through the legs of the crowd to spot Zelen's legs.
Yep, they're pretty spottable legs, that's for sure.
Well, did you ask her?
Did we even need to ask? She was trying to fix him. She was trying to heal him. He couldn't do it.
Well, he never built the two of you to fix him.
Then why was, like, all of your life dedicated to trying to help him till he passed?
Did well,
Oh, awesome.
We lost
There,
Shin for a
Shin.
second, but there he is.
Welcome back, Shin.
did he never
That was a weird restart.
did he never explain? I'm not like the two of you.
Yeah, like thinks about it. It's like, no, I don't know. I just thought you didn't really know. And then
It's not-
that's why he wanted to build me.
No, I knew magic, knowledge of magic. I couldn't cast magic. I had no arcane spark. That thing that all natural living things have, no matter how small. I did not have it.
Wrong button.
I took care of him because that's all I could do. I was a prototype. I was a failed example.
Oh, you were the failure, and you did more for him than either Zelen or I ever could. I don't know what that makes us. I'm not really sure what to do anymore.
It makes you people.
I'm assuming this is within earshot of Firefly, and Firefly wants to say something, but
Gee,
she's
dude,
like,
there's a party happening. You're being distracted by your friends coming up and like pulling you away to go drink.
Yeah.
You
You are
cake, share this drink. Your dress is so pretty. Oh my
you are the bride.
god.
You are
But-
distracted by
know.
everyone and everyone at all.
Yeah, like within earshot is a complicated statement in this scenario.
yeah.
But Licorice, like after you just say that your people, she kind of like has like tears well up in her eyes for a moment, and then she like shadow jumps somewhere. She leaves immediately. She gets the fuck out of here and does not care that you like directly observe her like using the shadow leap.
Nitty, can you give me a drink?
Multiple.
Yadin would be walking over with a glass of wine.
Why did you get me the big glass? Note, Yadin is holding a regular size glass.
I only have regular sized glasses. It's human-sized people live in this house. They have the human-sized wine glasses. Just
Where's the teacup full of wine at?
Where's the shot glass? That's just a regular glass.
if you
for out
don't
of-
want to drink anymore, then that's drink as much as you feel like you have to.
She fucking downs that shit.
Glug, glug, glug.
I didn't catch all of what you were saying, but it sounded productive, at least. Could see it in Licorice. There was some healing there.
Hmm.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to be for about 15 minutes.
Well, we got some pretty strong stuff over here. If you just want to fucking forget everything.
You know, they do have a really nice fireplace that you can lounge with a nice extra 3 glasses of wine.
Wine? That's some pussy shit.
Wine. That reminded me fucking I saw that apparently when George Washington, the first president, I think when he was either leaving office or entering office, one of the two. They had a party, the founding fathers, right? At a bar. And then there was like a alcohol tab for that party. That bar stayed open for many hundreds of years now to the modern day, and they still had the record of that bar tab that was never paid. And 55 people attended that party, but there was like almost 300 different bottles of alcohol in that tab.
And this was like a hard swerve into a fun history fact.
Yeah. Anyways, my point is, there's like 55 people here, and is there enough room in the bar to, you know?
I mean, for the most part, I was planning on having most of these people just stay here with all the stuff that has arrived, and then
Yippee!
give Ruru her 15 minutes of quiet space with wine in like a corner. That was more my suggestion.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I think that's session ending though.
that's the session, everybody. Good
There's
job.
you are officially husband and wife.
You'll see Malimby holding a bottle for like a minute, focusing intently, and then putting it away. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it. That's the phrase.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Hey. Dude, you know what's great? I finished all my food during the whole thing.
Oh, I hope you liked the wedding, everyone.
Yep. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'm glad the party had fun. We did 0 rolls this session, new record.
I
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. See you next week for more of this. But
Bye.
sooner than that, see you Tuesday for a normal stream doing random shit. Probably, maybe Deadlock. I don't know. I got his patch. We got a patch. Viper is no longer the instant melter of God that touches you and you evaporate. God damn it, shit.